he hired Pete Carroll, which whatever, still a Hall of Fame coach, still had a good roster, hired Bill Belichick, who found Tom Brady. Like, Kraft was a part of that. He did all that. He let a guy handle his business, was a shield for a long time. But once Brady left, that was gone for Belichick. Belichick wasn't as good, couldn't really cut some of the corners that he did in the past. And I blame Kraft a little bit for leaving Belichick around too long. They could have made the decision earlier. They didn't. So that's on Kraft. The question I leave you with is, what have the Krafts done since Belichick? And if you say, well, they drafted Drake May, then fine. But they're 1-5. And he's your only hope. And we know what happens to these quarterbacks if they're not groomed, if they're not protected, if they're not catered to. It's now an obligation for the Krafts to cater to Drake May and surround him. 617-779-0985. Another thing Kraft mentioned was Tom Brady. Tom Brady's in the news this afternoon. We'll tell you why, and it might close the door on something. We'll do all that after the headlines. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
All right, the Celtics, they wrap up their preseason tonight here on 98.5 The Sports Hub, and it looks like the starters will play. Al Horford will play tonight as well. So, all the coverage begins at 7 o'clock tonight. Grandy and Max, they will take over when the team is in Toronto tonight. Some NFL news today. Davante Adams traded from the Raiders to the Jets. It's for a conditional third-round pick. That could be a second-round pick. Amari Cooper going to the Bills and the Texans. They're sending Cam Akers to the Vikings. Houston will receive a sixth-round pick. And at the MLB playoffs, Guardians, Yankees. Yankees up in the series. 1-0. First pitch is tonight at 7:30. Headlines. They are brought to you by Concord Group Insurance, serving the needs of residents and small business owners in their local communities for nearly 100 years. Speak with your independent agent about Concord Group Insurance today. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update during Celtics.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You want to deliver the best retail experiences, but it's hard, especially with multiple stores, staff, fulfillment centers, GMVs, KPIs, OKRs, and the only thing harder is being in charge of it all. But when you switch to Shopify Point of Sale, you can unify retail operations and guarantee smooth shopping across every location. Shopify POS, the best retail experiences without complexity. Visit shopify.com/without complexity to learn more.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's Overdraft Privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Listen live on the air, online at 985thesportshub.com or on the 98.5 The Sports Hub app. Did you know you can get original podcasts, complete shows, and more on the Sports Hub app? Download it today, wherever you get your apps. One of our Sports Hub hosts will be with you in just a few moments. Thanks for listening.
Get ready to tackle the NFL action with FanDuel. FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Because right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Thursday night football matchup is Broncos at Saints. Maybe it's an Alvin Kamara over rushing yards. Maybe it's a Bo Nix over passing touchdowns or over passing yards. That's the type of same game parlay you want to put together with FanDuel. You want to go to FanDuel.com/Stuart to make every moment more this season. FanDuel, an official sports book partner of the NFL.
21 plus and present in Massachusetts. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Hope is here. Gambling helpline MA.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support. Play it smart from the start. GameSenseMA.com or call 1-800-GAM-1234.
AI might be the most important new computer technology ever, but AI needs a lot of processing speed, and that gets expensive fast. Upgrade to the next generation of the cloud, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, or OCI. OCI is a single platform for your infrastructure, database, application development, and AI needs. Do more and spend less, like Uber, 8x8, and Databricks Mosaic. Take a free test drive of OCI at oracle.com/Skyview. That's oracle.com/Skyview.
Following is a paid political advertisement.
Back in 2016, when Kelly Ayotte was in a tight Senate race, this is what she said about Donald Trump.
He's talking about assault of women. I cannot vote for Donald Trump based on what he has said and done and the actions he talked about in those tapes.
Kelly Ayotte said then,
I want my daughter to know that that is more important to me than winning any election.
But now that she's running for a third time, Kelly Ayotte will say anything, even praise Trump.
I'm supporting President Trump.
Ayotte calls Donald Trump the right choice.
It's the right choice for White House.
She once said principles come before politics.
I want my daughter to know that that is more important to me than winning any election.
But it turns out she's just another politician, and you can't trust a word Kelly Ayotte says.
I'm Joyce Craig, running for governor. I approve this message.
Paid for by the New Hampshire Democratic Party, Raymond Buckley Chair, 105 North State Street, Concord, NH 03301.
Who doesn't love free honeydew coffee? Now through October 27th, get a free medium hot or iced coffee when you buy the new Country Skillet Burrito, made with ham, scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, and crispy hash browns. So visit Honeydew and get your free coffee today. See store for details.
This is a public service announcement from 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Parents have a helping hand in keeping their kids healthy with free or low-cost health insurance from Medicaid and CHIP programs in Massachusetts. Call 1-877-KIDS-NOW or go to insurekidsnow.gov.
Around here, we call them the Joe Murray pre-party. It's Felger and Maz afternoons right now. Joe Murray on the Sports Hub.
When I did the last contract with him, which would have completed 20 years with us, I said, look, I won't allow Bill or the team to franchise you. If you don't want to stay here after this, which had 2 years to go, you'll decide. And I'll never forget that, I believe it was in the month of March. He lived down the street from me, came to my house, and I opened the door. He started crying. And he hugged me, and he said, I've made a decision. I'm going to leave the Patriots after 20 years. And I had, we normally would have franchised someone like that, and they're not allowed him. But I kept my word to him, and it was one of the worst days. It's like...
almost like losing a son.
Losing a child. He cried that whole time when he had to leave us. And I understood it. He lived under an arrangement that was very difficult for him the last decade. But, he's an amazing human being. He's part of my family to this day, and I love him dearly.
Okay, it worked. It worked this time, Robert, but The one thing I'll bring up out of that one, the living arrangement, I thought it was Bill that he wanted to leave. I thought it was Bill Belichick, and he didn't want to play for him and felt disrespected and wanted the contract, but they didn't want to offer it. I thought it was all that. What happened? What's this living arrangement that Tom Brady was going through? I mean, he lived down the street from you, Robert. What was so bad about it? What was so bad about Tom Brady's living arrangement? I thought it was Bill Skaz the whole time. Living arrangement?
Now, we don't like to speculate, Joe.
Listen, them talking about this stuff makes us do this. Or at least it makes me do it.
Yeah, we were all led to believe, and I still think, it was mostly a Brady Belichick thing. But living arrangement is certainly an odd choice of words. Is there any credence maybe to Tom, what was going on at home with Tom Brady? Could that have played into why he wasn't here? More of a factor than we've, given credence to in the past.
We have colleagues at this station that think that, Yoko Ono, all right, got in the middle of the Beatles, right? Is this a Giselle conversation?
But wouldn't that be Kraft protecting Belichick in a way?
That's what I'm saying. Him bringing that up, all this time we thought it was Bill.
And now
because didn't all the stuff, the Kraft Productions and all that, make it seem that way, guys?
Yeah, well, yes, that the Apple documentary there, that certainly was skewed against Bill Belichick. But yeah, that the phrasing there certainly raises some eyebrows.
Living arrangement, huh? That's why he cried and left. So it wasn't Bill. Because remember, Bill was at the roast of Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, nice. I saw him take a shot on the stage.
That's right. And then I believe Kevin Hart tried to get Kraft and Belichick together, but that was
pulling teeth, I think they would call it, Joe.
That was cringy.
Very cringy.
I felt uncomfortable when I watched that. So maybe the issues were Kraft and Belichick all along. Speaking of one Tom Brady, he is now an NFL owner, which means he is officially retired from the NFL. That's it for Tom Brady. If you're okay with it already, but as far as, will Tom Brady play for another team or any of that? No longer. He is now 5% owner of the Vegas Raiders. And he has some stipulations. He's not permitted to be in another team's facility. So what, he can't go to New England anymore? He's not permitted to witness practice. He's not permitted to attend broadcast production meetings, either in person or virtually. He's prohibited from publicly criticizing game officials and other clubs. Oh. He is subject to the NFL's gambling policy. Oh, boy. And he's subject to the NFL's anti-tampering policy. Oh, Brady could wicked tamper, huh? He's probably got every player's number in his phone. But Tom Brady officially retired. Officially retired. There were a couple of moves today in the NFL. Devontae Adams traded to the Jets does nothing for me. Nothing. A 31-year-old who's good, don't get me wrong, to play with Aaron Rodgers. Some people might like it. It does nothing for me. The Amari Cooper move, though, to Buffalo. Now we're talking. That's a move. I think Cleveland did Cooper a solid. There was one other trade. Cam Akers just got traded from the Texans to Minnesota. So there they are, improving their team. So now teams are making trades. If the Patriots were smart, they'd either unload some of their players, like an Austin Hooper or a Josh Uche or guys like that. Or how about you look for the next tackle or a starting lineman that you can build around that has some term. Or maybe you bring him here for half a season and then pay them. That's how you build a team. Coach Joe and GM Joe at it. Your calls, and then we'll get into some Celtic stuff. 617-779-0985. Rob in the car. Hey, Rob.
Hey, guys. So first point, based on what I just heard from Kraft, you can't believe a word that comes out of his mouth, because if he then said to Brady, well, we're not gonna franchise you, and he let him go, well, isn't that a bad business decision from a man who makes all great business decisions, similar to letting Belichick go? And one other thing, you can't have one without the other. So look at all the great quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, let's just look at the Jets situation. Great quarterback, terrible coach, can't win a thing. So as far as the Brady-Belichick era goes, you can't have one without the other and get the success that you did.
Yeah,
Third point.
Look at the Chiefs real quick
Belichick-
on that one, but go ahead. Yep.
Well, Belichick made Brady because he did what someone has never done in the history of football when Bledsoe went down. When he came back and he was healthy, he didn't give Bledsoe his job back.
Mm-hmm.
He gave the right candidate the job back, and then they go on a run. Was it a risk? Absolutely. But no other coach is willing to make that risk. They should do it in Dallas.
Oh, in Dallas. Like Trey Lance take over or Cooper Rush? I don't know. Dak still puts up big numbers, but I will say, though, that a lot of them are garbage numbers now. Joe's in Peabody. Hey, Joe.
Hey, how you doing? You hit a lot of things, and I'll try to be concise here. But number one, I'm an unabashed Bill Belichick fan. I think the way he was treated the last few years is so disgraceful for a guy who brought the Patriots to a Super Bowl 9 out of 20 years, and they actually should have won the 2 against the Giants, except for these fluke catch on my helmet things. But you never heard Belichick say a bad word about any player, about crap. He really kept everything the way it should be, taking his own faults for things. Always saying at the end of any loss, should have coached better. Always did that. So I have a lot of respect for this guy, and the way he was treated was awful. Yes, he made some decisions I thought were kind of screwy the last few years. I don't know why, but, I'm going to give him a pass for the 20 years that he gave us. It was so terrific. So
thanks, Joe. Appreciate you, bro. Sorry we're up against it. Yeah, we'll do more of this. We're here till 11 tonight. Celtics coming up at 7. I wanted to play some audio for you. It's Jason Tatum talking about some of his goals going into the season, and we have an update tonight on the Celtics as well. And, get ready for the Orca. We'll tell you about that next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5. You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Jason Tatum plays here.
Tip the entry to Smart. No look, bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand, and the Celtics are dancing right now. They're Brogdon across half court. Nets fans headed for the exits. Tatum, pull-up 3. Good night. You know what MVPs do? He still got 29 in a row. Tatum to the right. Pulls up on LeBron. They're isolated. Right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline. Turns. Fade. Got it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
All right, guys, 98.5 The Sports Hub wants to send you to the Players' Championship to witness the incredible competition this March, the Players Stadium course at TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. For a chance to win, visit 985thesportshub.com and click on the contest page to enter today.
Shopify Point of Sale is retail made right, so you can give in-store shoppers what they really want.
Like buy online, pick up in store?
Yep.
Can I display in-store stock online?
Definitely.
From every location?
From 1,000 locations.
Email capture, easy returns?
Of course.
Can it make me right all the time?
No. Shopify Point of Sale. Retail made right. Visit shopify.com/in-store to learn more.
Every year, 6.3 million animals enter shelters across the country. That's why October is Subaru Loves Pets Month. Each October, Subaru of New England proudly partners with 12 nonprofit animal shelters throughout New England for SNE Loves Pets. When you post a photo or video of your pet on social media using hashtag SNE Loves Pets, Subaru of New England will donate $5 toward our local shelter partners, up to $75,000. With your help through SNE Loves Pets, Subaru of New England has donated over $500,000 to animal shelters across New England. Getting involved is easy. Your phone is full of photos of your furry friend. Post one using hashtag SNE Loves Pets, and we'll donate $5 to New England animal shelters. Learn more about hashtag SNE Loves Pets at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Love, it's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Your business needs a network it can count on. Your business up and running, even when your power goes out.
Everybody in the warehouse good? Lights are out, but the Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Break room, you good?
Can't microwave my burrito, but Wi-Fi's fine. Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity, Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Keep your business connected with Comcast Business Internet and Wi-Fi backup, or get started with reliable internet for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Plus, ask how to get up to a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig bundle. Don't wait. Call or go online today. Ends 11/17/24. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 150 megabit per second internet. EcoBill and autopay required. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change.
Save on premium protein at Whole Foods Market. Get 20% off no antibiotics ever air-chilled chicken breast with Prime through October 15th. Serve with stir-fried veggies over rice for a simple yet delicious dinner. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Hey, it's Maz for Window Nation. It's getting cold. Your heating bills are on the rise, and your house's old and damaged windows are letting all that heat and your money go right out the window. Good thing there's Window Nation. Right now, buy 2 windows and get 2 free, plus pay nothing for 24 months. You'll love your windows like Albert, who says, great value, great product, great customer service. Hurry, the sale ends October 31st, so schedule a fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90NATION or at windownation.com.
You okay?
Sorry, I can't sleep with this cough.
Sounds like you need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with NyQuil VapoCool. It's NyQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
So you ready to get some sleep? Thank you, NyQuil VapoCool.
NyQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing nighttime coughing, aching, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Coleman.
It's electric.
Coleman Electric, a bunch of really good electricians helping homeowners like you. Coleman Electric, KUHLMAN. Call Coleman.
It's electric.
Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Now open in Rainham, Reading, and Braintree.
Skip the scary crowds in Salem this October and head to Wicked Haunt Fest, taking over Charlestown's Hood Park. Wicked Haunt Fest offers spooky thrills, family fun, and Hollywood-level walkthrough immersive experiences. So grab your crew and enjoy seasonal eats, a beer garden, and more. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
Everybody knows Joe.
Just keeps getting better.
Joe Murray on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
One of the things he's coined is like, we call like our offense, or it's like the killer whale offense, and we attack seals because killer whales like how they hunt seals, and
Yeah,
we
they
study
work together, yeah.
and we study like how killer whales attack as a unit, and then we built our offense kind of like off of like killer whales. So Joe definitely has like a bunch of crazy stuff, but like it's a method to his madness, and it obviously it works.
Oh, we're about to go whale watching and listening tonight. The whale offense will be there. Grandy and Max will take over in a minute, but the starting lineup tonight, it was supposed to be the starters. But it will be Peyton Pritchard to go along with Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford will start tonight. It's the final preseason game. They're in Toronto. And then one thing I wanted to mention, Jaylen Brown said something this offseason that I went, all right, yeah. But he said that the most improved player from the offseason has been Peyton Pritchard. He is right now just behind Jaden Ivey in Detroit for most points this preseason. He's also the three-point leader right now with 16 makes. He's also has tied for the most assists this preseason. I tried to pull up my app to bet on a betting prop tonight for Peyton Pritchard, but they don't offer props in the preseason, Skaz. So I'm very upset about this. Expect a big night tonight from Peyton Pritchard playing with the starters. They have been winning big 20, 30, 40. I mean, the other night, they didn't even play their starters, and they snuck out the win. Get ready for the whale offense. You don't like 43s? Get ready for 50. Get ready for potentially 63s. More threes, more points, more wins, more playoff wins, more championships, more Missoula ball. We'll hand things over to Grandy and Max. Final Celtics preseason games coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. We'll be with you guys after the game.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, home of the Celtics, Bruins, Revs, and Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub. Easily Media Group Station.
For 3 October games, the new world champion Celtics seem to pick up exactly where they left off, dominating. But Sunday night at the Garden, they sat Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and pretty much all of their first 2 units. It was a back-to-back sociological basketball experiment, and by all measures, a successful one. Pritchard moving to his left. Divaji trying to stay in front of him. 7 on the shot clock. Pritchard switches back to the right hand. Here's his nasty step back and another 3. Dude is cooking right now. 5 more threes for Pritchard. He's 7 of 11, 19 in the first half. 4 games, 4 wins, 3 straight 30-point leads tonight. The final dress rehearsal 1 week out from one of the biggest opening nights in franchise history. The Celtics close out the preseason against Scotty Barnes and the Raptors in Toronto. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, Bosch Tools, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers. And by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
One of the most familiar stops on the tour, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, where tonight, as quickly as it began outside the U.S., the preseason ends that way for the world champion Boston Celtics. They'll try to finish the exhibition schedule a perfect 5-0 as they close it out against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. Celtics will play pretty much all the starters tonight. The big story is Al Horford. We'll talk about that, why this game matters, what happens on the floor tonight. Is Peyton Pritchard going to be the NBA's preseason MVP? We'll discuss all of it, final roster spots, and the opening tip, Celtics and Raptors. It's coming your way next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Broadcast Network.
When your home or business needs an oil tank of any size removed or installed, go with the Removal Pro. It will also remove any size boiler, furnace, or water heater, and even excavate and replace propane tanks. Visit oilremovalpro.com. That's oilremovalpro.com.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's Overdraft Privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today, federally insured by NCUA.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
A little timing snafu, but it's going to give us a chance to hear one of the great anthems in the world.
Oh, Canada, we stand on God for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
You know what's awesome is that I didn't plan that. Obviously, that was a mistake they made here in Toronto
Wow,
with their
really?
timing and some technical issues. But you know what?
Really?
Any chance I get to hear "Oh Canada" sitting in Toronto under the Foster Hewitt gondola that sits atop Scotiabank Arena, you know I am here for it. Year number 24 for Grandy and Max. There have been a couple where the Celtics began as favorites to sort of win the title. This one may be at the top of the list, Max. I say nothing we have seen in the first 4 games has done anything to lower enthusiasm.
Yeah, well, you look at this team, the way they're playing right now, the thing you said is going to hold true, I think, for the most of the year is that what happens in the playoffs. How many games does Kristoff play? And they asked Jaylen Brown, he was doing this thing with wings. He was eating wings on the show, and they said, Jaylen, so what's going, you finish this off, what's going to stop the Celtics from winning a championship? He said health. So, and I truly believe this team is up to the par as long as they stay healthy.
All right, the story tonight for the Celtics, and we'll get to the starting lineups in a second, but the story is that Al Horford is in it. He was going to play 1 game in the preseason. We are at the last game of the preseason, so tonight is the night, and Al choosing to do it on the road here. Remember, the Celtics play opening night 1 week from today, and again, what you want to come out of here is with nobody hurt, but you want to get Al at least 15 minutes to run here in the preseason.
Now, you want to make sure, you know, and everybody says, why? Well, the thing you cannot do, even if he practices every day, you can't duplicate the speed of the NBA game in practice. So to give him an opportunity to step out in the court, do a couple of things, play with that kind of spirit, I think is good for him.
All right, similar lineup for Toronto. A lot of the guys who were out the other night, Emmanuel Quickly, R.J. Barrett, Kelly Olynyk, we're going to remain out tonight. No Bruce Brown. You will have Grady Dick and Davion Mitchell starting in the backcourt for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, now the franchise player here in Toronto, and he has played a lot in the preseason and is going to start again tonight with Ochai Agbaji and Jakob Poeltl. The Celtics tonight will sound like this.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Peyton Pritchard, University of Oregon.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Jason Tatum, Duke University.
Al Horford, University of Florida.
Peyton Pritchard, second in the NBA in scoring in the preseason, and he has made more threes than anybody else in the league, and it's not even close.
So MVP?
MVP.
I would say MVP. Keep it going in the regular season.
Mr. October, I guess, would be the backup.
Oh,
for
wow.
That. But I think it really illustrates the point that Peyton Pritchard is going to have nights like that throughout the season, because as we can sit here, if you want to have a breakdown conversation about, hey, is Lonnie Walker or Jordan Walsh going to be the 12th or 13th guy on the roster, and all that stuff is fair game because there's not going to be a lot of other issues to discuss. What we do know is that this team goes through the season with the Al Horfords, with the Drew Holidays, with Porzingis out. Guys are going to miss games. There are going to be back-to-backs on the schedule, and whenever there's a back-to-back, whenever there's a difficult schedule situation, whenever there's 3 games in 4 nights, guess what? Peyton Pritchard will be there. Peyton Pritchard will be there if you started at 7 p.m. or 7 a.m. He'll have his sneakers on ready to run.
He's a gym rat. He wants to play. And you want that to happen when you think about how guys play and how they want to be prepared to play. And he's always prepared. I said last year, I'll say it again, the most exciting time last year for me was when Peyton Pritchard hit that half-court buzzer shot just before the quarter in game number 5. I've never heard the Garden as loud as that particular shot.
He did it twice, in fact, obviously during the finals, and that was the call. Obviously, when he did it the second time, then he did it again. Now, what's really interesting, I don't know if you picked up on this the other night, but Peyton got it in the final seconds of one of the quarters on Sunday night at the Garden, and you could hear there was some buzz in the building that this is going to be his thing now, that people are going to want to see Peyton Pritchard take that shot.
Well, and then he took it, and he said he got fouled. And so that was kind of neat just to see that.
I'm now staring because this is one of the few places where close to the court. It's in Toronto. Al Horford walking to the scorer's table. He looks almost exactly like he did as a rookie in 2008.
He's
38 years old.
He has done well. And I wouldn't be surprised.
Now, by the way, the lights in the arena are completely blocked out because Jaylen Brown just stepped in front of me.
Whew.
That dude.
Young Samson, Hercules. So neat to always talk to Jason Tatum. I said, you the baddest out here. And he said, every night. And I believe it. Every night you step on the floor, you got to prove that.
The issue underscored with Toronto that we talked about the other night, that they have put together over the last couple of years, even with the Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby group, you've had intriguing talent here. You've had great athletes. You've had defensive-oriented guys. There's one minor problem this team has had in this age. They can't shoot. And if you can't shoot, you can't win. And I'm talking about shooting threes. The Celtics are 4-0 in the preseason. They've made twice as many threes as their opponents. Celtics are wearing the road green tonight. In Toronto, white letters and numbers, they'll go right to left. Toronto in the home white, red letters and numbers. Jakob Poeltl will jump it against Al Horford. The final preseason game is underway. Al wins it back in the hands of Jason Tatum, hands to Derek White. And away we go. Thanks for hanging out with us. Final dress rehearsal for the big one a week from tonight at the Garden. Over the shoulder pass, Tatum for Horford, straightaway 3 rims out. That's how his preseason begins. Scotty Barnes, long lead of the rebound. Grady Dick touches it back to Abaji. Barnes drives on Derek White, throws back out of the wing. Davion Mitchell open for 3, and he hits it.
See, one team that can't shoot threes, other team that makes a 3. Full court pressure.
Derek White beats it easily. You'd love to see as many different combinations defensively as you can get, as you can dial up, particularly with the starting group. Tatum finds Jaylen Brown. His straightaway 3 comes up short. Grady Dick snatches the rebound. 6'6", still has to put some weight on in his second year now. Barnes, late entry to Poeltl to try to step through 2 Celtics. He bobbled it, has it back. He's able to kick out to Barnes. He finds it open. Grady Dick, and the left side 3 is good. This is what Toronto did not do Sunday night in Boston. Peyton Pritchard, pressured by Davion Mitchell, gets across half court. Moves it to Jaylen Brown, 6-0 Toronto. Derek White catches left side 3 in the air. That's no good back iron. Exact reversal of Sunday night. Scotty Barnes, offensive end, stop and start. Al Horford waiting for him. Knows where to be defensively. Scotty Barnes enters to Poeltl. Tatum reaches over to try to slap it away and commits the foul.
Way that Scotty Barnes wants to be the setup guy now. And let him hold the ball a lot in his fingertips and make decisions.
So Celtics playing their starters tonight. Meanwhile, I got a hunch. If I know Tibbs the way I think I know Tibbs, the Knicks are not playing anybody tonight. That'd be my guess. And I'm right. Davion Mitchell, little crossover, step back to the free throw line, jumper no good. Al Horford deflects the rebound to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen switches to the left hand. He's got a Abaji on him. He drives right through him and draws the foul. I mean, Jaylen, that's like trying to get yourself in front of him. Locomotive. That's like in front of an Acela trying to stop you.
Well, you just look at the upper body. His workout must be tremendous.
Want to guess the Knicks starting lineup tonight?
That would be no.
Campaign is in there. Deuce McBride. He had a really fun year last year. Landry Shamet, Precious Achiuwa, the former Raptor, came in the Anunoby trade. Jericho Sims You look a little different a week from tonight when the world will be watching. City Hall Plaza going to have a big event all day Tuesday. Shambusi's coming. You know that, Max? Shambusi's coming? You know that song? You probably know it if you heard it.
No.
It's because you don't have a 13-year-old driving in the car.
Oh, you said kabuchi. Is that what you said?
Shabusi.
Oh, I said kabuchi, like the thing you drink.
Not kabuchi, no.
Oh.
It is about drinking. Jaylen Brown gets the free throw, 6-2.
And your son knows about that at 13?
Are you serious?
Okay.
Davion Mitchell, right-hand dribble, over-the-shoulder pass. Pirtle fakes the handoff to Abaji, throws back to Grady Dick, runs behind the Pirtle screen to the left elbow, jumper swish.
Nice.
That's a nice little set. 8-2 is the early Toronto lead. Jaylen Brown galloping down the middle of the floor. Finger roll up and good. Scotty Barnes was there the entire time, and Jaylen just went around it like he was standing still. Barnes, trail 3 in transition is no good. Rebound, Peyton Pritchard out jumps everybody for 8-4. Toronto with the lead. Diagonal lead deflected, and who comes up with it? Pritchard does. Grady Dick in front of him, so he pushes it back to Tatum. Tatum lines up Grady Dick, driving strong. Here's a finger roll, sits on the rim and falls out, but Tatum controls the rebound. Moves to Pritchard to the corner. Grady Dick is there. Pritchard puts it back in his pocket. Now steps to his left, takes the fall-away 3 and hits it again. The NBA leader in three-pointers in the preseason knocks down another one.
Making themselves so comfortable shooting that basketball.
MVP. Davion Mitchell over the shoulder pass. Long jumper from the corner is good for Scotty Barnes. They're calling out a 3. And the Raptors suddenly making their threes. 3 of 4 already from distance. They lead 11-7. Pritchard enters to Jaylen Brown, trying to go on Davion Mitchell. Spins back to his right, elevates it 16 feet, knocks it down. A jumper you cannot defend.
Mouse in the house, too small on the baseline.
Scotty Barnes, offensive end, calls his own number again in transition and hits another 3. Celtics' three-point defense has been excellent in the preseason. Pretty much everything they've done has been excellent, but Toronto is 4 of 5 to start the game. Here's the entry to Jaylen Brown. Drives in Davion Mitchell, draws a double team, kick out Derek White. He up fakes, steps past Grady Dick, runs into Davion Mitchell. Runner is no good, but Scott Foster calls this foul, and Derek White will get free throws.
It's really funny. I saw last year, early in the year last year, after you went to these meetings you go to, and the emphasis was not touching guys, keeping guys. And then in the middle of the season, something strange happened. Somebody got a memo from somebody and said, let them play. Let the boys play. And it's been physical since then.
So I've got a Zoom with Monty McCutcheon for Thursday. You want to jump on
I'm
that?
already did it today. Individual. We'll go with individual sessions.
Derek White gets the free throws. Toronto hitting all their shots here. They're 5 of 6 on the floor, 4 or 5 from 3, and they look up and they're only up by 3, 14-11.
Hey, can we just do Skype instead?
Skype, that's so 2007. Scotty Barnes enters it, actually hit Pirtle on the head, and it bounces out of bounds. Celtics get it back. High tempo to this one at the start. Derek White for Tatum. Gets a hard screen from Al Horford. May have got away with one there. Tatum, step back, is tough one from the wing, swish. Tie game. Nothing wrong with that shooting stroke. Scotty Barnes gets Tatum in deep. Tatum muscles him. Out it comes to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell left-hand dribble, creeps to the free throw line, throws back out to Scotty Barnes, straight away 3. Got another one. It's crazy. All we've been saying is how the Raptors can't shoot, and they're 5 of 6 from 3. That's the good news. The bad news is that they're only up by 3, 17-14. Peyton Pritchard, no Drew Holiday tonight. Pritchard, push pass for Jaylen Brown, up fakes on Grady Dick. Oh, he just lost him on a nasty step back, and his 18-footer is good. That was nasty.
Okay, Grady Dick.
Jaylen Brown's got 8 at the start. Derek White gets his hands in the passing lane, almost knocked it free, but Scotty Barnes saves it to Davion Mitchell. Push past Barnes, right side, 3 again. Good again over Tatum. Scotty Barnes has made 4 threes in the first 5 minutes of the game. He's got 12. Toronto leads by 4. They've got 20 points in less than 5 minutes. Tatum. Cross-court pass gets to Horford. Quickly moves it out of the wing for Derek White. His 3 is no good. Grady Dick the rebound. Back the lead for Davion Mitchell against Tatum. Push pass back to Grady Dick. Is a deep 3 straight away. Is good.
Ooh.
The Raptors Sunday night in Boston wouldn't have hit water if they fell out of a boat. Now they are 7 of 8 shooting threes to begin the game as we get to the first timeout. 5:10 gone by at Scotiabank. Toronto 23, Boston 16 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's overdraft privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today, federally insured by NCUA.
You want to deliver the best retail experiences, but it's hard, especially with multiple stores, staff, fulfillment centers, GMVs, KPIs, OKRs, and the only thing harder is being in charge of it all. But when you switch to Shopify Point of Sale, you can unify retail operations and guarantee smooth shopping across every location. Shopify POS, the best retail experiences without complexity. Visit shopify.com/without complexity to learn more.
Here, if you've been injured in a car accident on the expressway, call Sokoloff Law. Hurt on the job? Call Sokoloff Law. Slipped and fell on someone else's property because they didn't shovel? Call Sokoloff Law. When the chips are down, the goat always comes through. Dial 1-800-CALL-JIM. That's 1-800-CALL-JIM.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
What a turnaround from Sunday night, and when the Raptors made 1-3 in the entire first half Sunday night. They've made 7 in the first 5 minutes and 10 seconds tonight, and they lead by 7, 23-16. Xavier Tillman, Jordan Walsh will get the early entry, joining Horford and White and Jaylen Brown on the floor for the Celtics. Tatum and Pritchard come out. Jordan Walsh, eye-opening performance. Now, really what made it interesting, his game the other night, is Jordan Walsh wasn't great in the summer league. He was the best we have ever seen him Sunday night. Jaylen Brown dribbles to the elbow. 12-footer is good over Abachi. Jaylen is locked in here at the start. Jaylen, 4-5. Dick goes the distance, beats Jaylen Brown, and reverses it up and in. The Raptors are 9 of 12 to begin the game.
Dick moving out the ball that time, able to catch that ball all in one motion, toss it back over his shoe. This kid got jets in his shoes. But the pace of the game again, this was you said, Raptors trying to get up a bunch of shots because they don't have the three-point shooters.
Under out of bounds and safe for the Grady Dick. Jordan Walsh on him. Pirtle trying to return it to Grady Dick. Walsh had that fronted, so Pirtle instead will hand to Scotty Barnes straight away against Tillman. Tillman reaching for the ball. Barnes sizes him up, takes 2 dribbles to his right, and his 14-footer is good. 10-2 run for Toronto, and their largest lead now up by 9, 27-18. They had 37 points in the first half Sunday. It looks like they're going to get there easily in the first quarter tonight. Sarah White gets fouled on his drive on the floor.
Trying to put pressure on the basketball. A little too close there. But if you're the Raptors, though, you're trying to make a little bit of a statement. Trying to get some things going. Especially in your last home game.
Most teams are going to play again. Derek White drives down the right side, stumbles, forces it up, no good. Abaji the rebound. Celtics playing the 3 games in 4 nights, but now we'll have the full week off. Entry caught by Pirtle. Derek White can't hold his ground here against a much bigger Jakob Pirtle. Ends up committing the foul. Pirtle will get free throws.
Pirtle did something real smart. Just turned with the basketball, went right into the arms of the defender. You reach, I teach.
Now the Celtics, here's a rarity in the preseason. They will go behind by double figures. One of the most remarkable stats in an insane, dominant championship season for the Celtics last year. They had more 30-point leads than 10-point deficits. But they are facing one here tonight. Pirtle gets the free throws. 12-2 is the Toronto run. They lead by 11, 29-18. Scotty Barnes clapping in the face of Derek White, defending him. Gets a screen from Tillman. Bounce pass for Horford. Swung in the corner. Jordan Walsh starts his drive. Mitchell takes away the baseline nicely. Out it comes to Horford. Return to Derek White. 5 on the shot clock. White dribbles to 18 feet. Tough follow away is good. That's a possession saver.
And the Raptors are playing great pickup defense. Celtics make some nice shots.
Scotty Barnes, hand to Grady Dick, turns and fires a three on the move, and it's good. They simply cannot miss. 8 of 9 from 3. Celtics are 2 of 7. Horford is open, trying to make it 3 of 8, but he can't. He's short. Three-point shooting is the game these days. We talked about the Celtics dominating this category. Bounce pass lead for Grady Dick. 15-footer is good, and the Raptors are running the Celtics off the floor right now. Toronto up by 14. Jaylen Brown is 4 of 5. The rest of the Celtics 3 of 10. But defensively, the Celtics have been so good. The first 4 games have been atrocious. Jaylen Brown push pass out to Jordan Walsh. That 3 is off, and the rebound for Scotty Barnes. Barnes up the middle of the floor. Pulls up. No good. Back iron. Would have been his 5th 3 of the first quarter. Derek White gets the Jordan Walsh screen. Lost the basketball. He's trying to get it to Walsh. It slipped right out of his hands. Barnes running 1-on-2. Lays it up with the left hand. No good. Offensive rebound. Nobody boxes out Abaji. And the Raptors are winning every element of the opening quarter. Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. 3:57 to go. Opening quarter at Scotiabank. Toronto 36, Boston 20 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Broadcast Network.
At Navigant Credit Union, our customers are our owners, which means when the community thrives, we thrive. Let's make your goals a reality. Own your mission. Own your credit union. Navigant Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Ladies and gentlemen, football fans of Foxborough, are you ready to tackle cyber threats? IntraSystems, New England's leader in cybersecurity solutions, presents the ultimate defensive front against malware, phishing, and cyber blitzes with Barracuda's XDR solution. Barracuda's XDR solution is relentless, fast, and always keeping threats in check. Contact IntraSystems today to protect your business with the champions of cybersecurity. Remember, a good defense wins championships and keeps your data safe. Access Security Trust. IntraSystems.com. Coaches know the secret to success, and so does Volkswagen. With seating for 7, you can think of the spacious Atlas as having a deep bench. Need a utility player? Check out the versatile Tiguan. An Energizer? The all-electric ID4 SUV. And for a balance of size and performance, the turbocharged Taos. Discover how to make your next vehicle a success story at your local Volkswagen dealer today.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
What a difference 2 days and a border crossing can make. Toronto Sunday night had 37 points at halftime and it made 15 shots. They've already made 14 shots and have 36 on the board with 3:47 to go in the first. And a big lead here. Derek White dribbles to the free throw line. His jumper comes up short. Pirtle has the rebound. Celtics down by 16. Jamal Shed moves it right side to Pirtle. Changes for both sides. Boucher in for Toronto. Shed bounce pass. Pirtle spins it up and in off the window. Every single wild shot is falling here for the Raptors. It's crazy. 38-20. Jaylen Brown, little turnaround 6-footer. That goes out. Rebound for Jakob Pirtle. Jaylen had been the only thing going for the Celtics offensively early on. Shed picks up his dribble. Jamison battled, played a little bit the other night, gets some early first half run. Shed bounce pass in the paint. Pirtle bumping with Al Horford, nowhere to go. Kicks out Shed. He steps to his right. 15-footer online, but too strong. Offensive rebound. Abaji kick out. Battles lefty 3 is good. How about this? Celtics are down by 21. Think about it. Last year, they just had that game in Milwaukee. Jaylen Brown straightaway 3, bounces out. Rebound for Pirtle.
Brown knows he's about to come out of the game.
Left side draws contact, floats it up, no good. They're going to say that foul was on the floor. Peyton Pritchard going to come back in. Luke Cornett, Tatum sitting at the scorer's table.
Wow. Getting shots for that?
Well, they're over the limit.
Okay.
$37 in the first half for Toronto Sunday. 44 in 10 minutes. Start the game tonight. If you're just getting out of work, hopping in the car, finish the Little League game, whatever it is. Thanks for finding us on a Tuesday night. Not quite the atmosphere we're going to have next Tuesday night when the 18th banner goes to the rafters on ring night. national telecast on TNT, and inside the NBA guys will be in the building. It's going to be a happening with Karl Anthony Towns making his debut with the New York Knicks on the other side.
How many Knicks fans come in groves and take over the building?
That's kind of a tough ticket to do that.
Yeah, okay.
1 of 2 free throws. Celtics trail by 23. Bruno Fernando in the game for the first time for Toronto, trying to save him from going into bounds. Throw it right to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen galloping, hands to Jordan Walsh, who gets fouled at the rim, and he will go to the line.
Great pass. And a crowd of people. You get a young fella running the floor. Reward him. Give him a nice little pass for a layup opportunity. Brown could have laid it in himself, but chose to give it off to a teammate. I like that.
So I know the biggest deficit last year was Milwaukee. Celtics only went down by 24 points 4 times all of last year. Both games in Milwaukee. The home game to the Knicks. The last time the Knicks were here, the only time the Knicks beat the Celtics last year in the 5 games. They were down by 31. Remember, the Celtics had wrapped everything up by then, and the Knicks just came in and hammered them. And that was a nationally televised game. And then the game to the Clippers at midseason when the Clippers were really locked in.
Then they were not locked in.
We'll get our first look at their new building when we get out there. 44-23, Toronto by 21. Shed moves in the corner. Clean look for 3 is in the air and no good. Mobo with that 3. Tatum, push pass from Pritchard. He up fakes on Mobo, puts it to the floor once, looking for an opening, dribbles deep in the paint, steps back, and then moves it to the left corner to Tillman. 11 on the shot clock. Tatum trying Boucher, left side. Dribbling back and forth, right hand, left hand. Now starts his drive, gets to the rim, and flushes hard. He beat Boucher clean to the rim, and then dunked in the face of Bruno Fernando. That was nasty. Don't talk about Bruno. Bruno won't be talking about that one. Jordan Walsh with a steal. Bounce pass lead for Tatum. He flies in for another slam. And Rajakovic will call the timeout. We'll keep it here with 59.5 to go in the first, and the Celtics having cut it to 17, 44-27.
That's the way to take your frustrations out on the rim. This time able to beat this man with a quick step going towards the rim. You got a shot blocker at the very end. By then, Tatum was already in the rim. I hated that because I've seen a lot of my teammates get beat by Dr. J, and I was the last line of defense. Wasn't a pretty sight.
And before they had gifts, there were posters. And you didn't want to end up on one.
Well, before they had gifts, there was a thing called fat heads. Now, you get on a fat head and you're in some kid's bedroom on his wall.
Looking up at his guy's sneakers.
Going, wow, it's an interesting pose.
We've seen some crazy ones already in the preseason. John Morant had a block. You just forget because we've seen so little of him the last couple of years that he just looks like he's got.
Thank God.
Something
Maybe he's, hopefully he doesn't have anything else. Well, not even go there. Just hopefully the young man has learned a lesson.
And hopefully Memphis can be healthy, and when they get to Boston, Marcus Smart can have his real return.
Internal discussions with the Knicks right now about getting Marcus Smart.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Internal discussions.
That would be interesting on a variety of levels. Shed dribbles to the free throw line coming out of this Toronto timeout. 7 straight for the Celtics to cut it from 24 to 17. Shed jumps in deep and gets fouled late by Jordan Walsh. He gets free throws. 45 seconds to go in the quarter.
I mean, if you're the Knicks and you make that move, you're definitely pushing all in.
Well, first of all, again, rejecting the general social media premise that somebody has to win a trade or lose a trade. There's a legitimate scenario where both teams could benefit from that trade. The Knicks' hand was forced because of losing Hartenstein. First free throw is good.
That's the same thing happened when Golden State made that trade for Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale. Same thing. Their hand was forced. Not. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna offer you a free agent contract, and we're gonna get this kid named McHale. So our front line is gonna be Maxwell, McHale, and Parrish. Oh, okay.
And the Indiana State kid.
I was told that.
Swung left side, Tatum for 3, air ball. Jordan Walsh trying to save the offensive rebound.
We're talking about his release. Tatum's release getting quicker.
You know what? They're only going to be talking about it if his three-point numbers change dramatically one way or the other.
win another championship, they ain't gonna care.
Shed straight away against Jordan Walsh. Switches to the right hand, pulls up top of the circle. Jumper was way off. Tatum snatches the rebound. Celtics can hold for the final shot. They're stopping the bleeding. They fell behind by 24. And a 21-2 Toronto run to take the big lead. Tatum, bounce pass. Here's Cornette rolling to the basket. Kick to the corner. Open. Tillman, three. No good. Offensive rebound, Walsh, but he won't have time to put it back up. And that will do it for a wild first quarter for the Toronto Raptors, who couldn't make a shot in the first half Sunday in Boston. Tonight, they make 10 threes in the first quarter, 4 of them for Scotty Barnes. And they lead by 19 at the end of one at Scotiabank. Toronto 46, Boston 27 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Coming up short? We've got you covered. With Navigant Credit Union's overdraft privilege program, you can take charge of your finances with reduced fees. Just another perk of being an owner. Join Navigant Credit Union today. Federally insured by NCUA.
Jason Tatum plays here.
Zip the entry to Smart. No look bounce pass to the cutter. Jason Tatum, who lays it up and in with the right hand. And the Celtics are dancing right now. They're Brogdon across half court. Nets fans headed for the exit. Tatum, pull up three. Good night. You know what MVPs do? They still got 29 in the Tatum to the right. Pulls up on LeBron. They're isolated. Right side of the floor. Tatum spins on the baseline. Turns. Fades. Got it!
This is the home of the Celtics. 98.5 The Sports Hub.
To succeed in business today, you need up-to-the-minute skills. At Northeastern University's DeMoore McKim School of Business, we're not just keeping pace with the future, we're defining it. You'll gain business strategy expertise, leveraging AI, data, and technology. Through transformative experiences, you'll prepare to lead with impact. Apply by October 24th to start in January or September. Get started today at northeastern.edu/apply-for-business.
Mass General Brigham Health Plan is integrated with one of the nation's leading health systems, offering health insurance with comprehensive benefits and a broad network of doctors and hospitals. With Mass General Brigham Health Plan, you'll find unique options for families, businesses, and retirees. You deserve coverage as advanced as your care. Call your broker or visit massgeneralbrighamhealthplan.org.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for just $1, and everyone is going, including you. Just a hunch. The iconic Frosty for $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Third-party delivery prices may be higher.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Complete turnaround. As Paul Pierce once said to us, complete 360.
How would you with that? You get that?
The game Sunday. Toronto up by 19 as we go to the second quarter, making 10 threes.
Paul, you were in a bad place. Yeah, we did 360. No, that means you're back in the same bad place.
Wow, the Raptors made 1 3 in the first half Sunday, 10 in the first quarter tonight. Scotty Barnes, guarded by Tatum. Push pass out to Bobo. Return to Scotty Barnes. Swung in the left corner. Boucher with Tillman closing on him. Forced a tough three. That's a really difficult shot. Walsh got the rebound. Knocked away from him, but he's got it back. Reaching by Sheed. Shed and Pritchard are going to be fun to play against each other here. Two guys that would play all day in an open gym. Pritchard, right-hand dribble to the free throw line. Floats it out for Walsh. Turn to Pritchard, playing with Tatum, Tillman, and Cornette. Pritchard steps to his left. Tough contested three is no good. And the rebound belongs to Boucher.
And a lot of these shots the Celtics are hitting right now. It's tough shots.
Scotty Barnes going really fast. Runs it too hard off the glass. He was trying to draw a foul on Cornette. Couldn't do it. Here comes Tillman. Zips a bad pass that's fielded low by Pritchard, but he rises into a three and knocks it down. So hard to do that.
You want to throw? I'm not going to shoot it. I'm going to scoop it up like the rooster. Rick Burleson.
Peyton Pritchard's closing in on 20 made three-pointers here in the preseason. Over the shoulder pass finds Boucher on the wing. He goes down as he misses the three. Tatum snatches the rebound, gets it away to Jordan Walsh. Now Pritchard up the right side. Battle down in his defensive stance. Pritchard ducks the shoulder. Kick out to the trailer. Tillman going to up fake. Blow by Barnes. Draws 2 men, so he kicked out to Tatum, who swings to an open Pritchard for another three.
Boy, tell you what, unselfish again on that fat head.
MVP. Scotty Barnes drives the left side. Bounce pass out of the corner. Over the shoulder pass. Shed over Cornette. His three is no good. Tatum snatches the rebound, but Boucher got undercut. They're going to call the foul here, loose ball foul against the Celtics.
Put the pressure on the basketball, taking better shots. Shot opportunities are there.
So much, and we're talking a lot about the next game, and rightly so, but the home schedule has some real marquee games early on. The second home game is Giannis and the Bucks. Golden State will obviously be in early. That will be a lot of eyes on that one. So many national games for the Celtics this year. Over the shoulder pass, Mitchell gets it back from Barnes, tries a left side three. That one is short. Rebound Pritchard. Raptors cooling off. You would think they would have to. Cornette, handoff. Tatum lobs it back to Cornette. He's going to diagonal it out to the corner. Tillman closed down by Mobo, throws a shoulder into him, drives, spins back to his right, finds the cutter. Cornette at the rim.
That was a good pass. Tower to tower. Nice job by your bigs. Fingertips up, ready to catch.
15-2 is the Boston run, and suddenly the Raptor lead is down to 11. Celtics didn't have a lot of big comeback wins last year because they weren't down big. Barnes drives, he wanted to cuff it on Tillman, but the ball slipped out of his hands. Celtics galloping the other way. Tatum bounce pass lead for Cornette, lays it up and in. Timeout Toronto.
So much for that runaway and hide. Celtics have gotten back with their defensive principles again.
17-2 is the Celtics run, and a 24-point deficit is now down to 9:28 to go. First half at Scotiabank, Toronto 46, Boston 37 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
At Navigant Credit Union, our customers are our owners, which means your business success is our business success. Own your skill, own your goals, own your credit union. Navigant Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
The games play here.
Right to Pasternak. Steers it to the left corner. Krejci's got it. Right circle, Pasternak fires, he scores! David Pasternak! Jones under center. A give to Stevenson. Runs it through the right side. Go! Goal. Bounces outside the 20. Goodbye to the 10, to the 5. End zone bound. Patriots take the lead. Touchdown, New England!
Bang, bang, two!
You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub. Stay tuned for more.
Roofing? Mario's. Siding? Mario's. Windows? Mario's. Skylights? Just call Mario's.
Hi, this is Stephen Goulston, owner of Mario's Quality Roofing, Siding, Windows, and Skylights. Homeowners choose Mario's Roofing because we're fair, honest, and provide quality services. Call Mario's Roofing today for a free estimate, 781-344-2420. Visit us at mariosroofing.com. Mario's Roofing, we won't soak you to keep you warm and dry.
When life throws unexpected injuries your way, you need a team that truly understands what you're going through. Turn to Catches Law, the official law firm of the New England Patriots, to tackle your needs. With local attorneys who live and serve right here, Catches Law has been fighting for their neighbors since 1986, winning over $2 billion for their clients. Let Catches Law go to work for you. Remember, there's no fee unless you win. Visit catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Think you're eating healthy? Well, think again. With the rise of diabetes, dementia, and cancers, we've been fooled by food. Reverse the food curse at awaken180weightloss.com.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Celtics climbing back in it. Have cut it to 9, 46-37, 9:28 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, our guy Joe Murray got the A-team in. Halftime tonight. Scores, yeah, probably not so much NBA preseason games as Game 2 of the ALCS. NLCS shifting to Citi Field tomorrow. What a week for New York baseball.
How are you feeling about the Yankees?
I think the Yankees are in good shape.
How about your Mets?
Dodgers pitching being what it is right now, I think they got a shot. They have a real, and they got the mojo right now. They look like the team of destiny. Scotty Barnes, man of destiny, knocked down his first 4 threes here. He gets gobbled up in the paint. Ball punched away. Barnes has it back, throws it up wildly. Bruno Fernando comes up with it. Drives in on Tatum, throws it out to Barnes, moves into the corner for Grady Dick's 3, no good. Mobo jumps over everything. A great athletic play to throw it in, but he put his left hand on the rim. It looked great, but it's slightly against the rules, so no basket.
Well,
I think, you know where you can do that? Like European handball.
That's crazy.
One of the many sports I wish I had gotten in the Olympics this year instead of my lucky draw.
Oh, which one you like your draw? Break dancing? Oh, you were there for that?
I wish.
The lady was straight.
Surprised you haven't given me grief about my summer in chromosome hell. Kick into the corner. Tillman misses a three, and the rebound. Pritchard almost jumped over Davion Mitchell to get it. Before it goes out of bounds, Mitchell saves it back under his own basket, where Pritchard comes up with it, kicks out to Walsh, who knocks down a three. Kids, don't ever save it under your own basket.
Walsh looks so much better, man. Just confidence.
Ooh. 13 straight here for the Celtics, and they're right back in it, a two-possession game. They trail by 24, seems like 5 minutes ago. Bad entry by Mitchell, knocked away by Tatum, and here comes Jordan Walsh. Walsh shovel pass back to Tatum. Looks around as Grady Dick in front of him. Scotty Barnes shows help defensively. Now the help comes, so the kick out is to the open Peyton Pritchard for another three.
Mismatch. And Tatum like, I can't believe you keep double-teaming me. I'm going to lead the league in assists.
4 more threes for Peyton Pritchard. He now has 20 in the preseason, most in the league by far. Davion Mitchell down the right side, kick to the corner, waiting there. Barnes looking for his 5th three of the first half. No good. Rebound Tatum. Tatum's been in the middle of this comeback. Quarterbacking it, calls his own number, and that number is 3.
Ooh.
The game is tied. A 26-2 Boston run has tied the game. That's not a run, that's a gallop. Even at 46. Davion Mitchell, it's got a little quieter in here. We can call this a little quieter now. Barnes drives baseline, over Cornette, reverse dunk with 2 hands on the foul.
Nice pass, able to get that ball going cross left, got his man up in the air, got him in the popcorn popper, and laid it in over his head.
So yes, Max, as you know, in the NBC Sports Feel Good, Unite the World, Snoop Dogg Olympics, I got the only sport that was a Twitter trending, gender bending.
What was that?
Boxing.
Oh.
Free throws good for Scotty Barnes on the three-point
you
play.
You did well.
You remember about the...
yeah, you did well, but you weren't there for breakdance.
I know.
That was god-awful. Matter of fact, it was so bad, they said we weren't going to have it again at the Olympics.
Peyton Pritchard moving to his right. Now Jason Tatum straight away. Steps to his left behind the Cornette screen. His three is off. He knew it too. Rebound Bruno Fernando. Toronto by 3 on the ball. 7:05 to go first half. Davion Mitchell lead in the left corner for Grady Dick. His three is no good. Offensive rebound. Bruno Fernando pump fake, spins it off the window and in.
Let me tell you why that happened. Grady Dick caught the ball. He wasn't in balance.
5 straight for the Raptors. Now Peyton Pritchard looking for another 3. This one's short. 2 Raptors there fighting each other for the ball, and Jaylen Brown got in there to almost knock it away from Fernando, but Raptors able to get it away to Grady Dick, who elevates finger roll good over Tatum. Nice recovery here for Toronto, 7 straight, and Joe Mazzulla will grab the timeout. So the Celtics go 19 straight to tie the game at 46. Now 7 in a row for the Raptors to break that tie. 6:35 to go. First half at Scotiabank, Toronto 53, Boston 46. On the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub, Celtics Broadcast Network.
At Navigant Credit Union, our customers are our owners, which means your business success is our business success. Own your skill, own your goals, own your credit union. Navigant Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
One of our Sports Hub.
Want to help bring Massachusetts into the national college football conversation? Discover the Midnight Ride Collective, the NIL collective created by UMass alums, for UMass alums, and for football fans throughout New England. The Midnight Ride Collective was created to support UMass athletes by facilitating NIL opportunities and to create an avenue where fans and businesses alike can help foster a successful Minuteman football program. Learn more and join the ride today at MidnightRideNIL.com. That's MidnightRideNIL.com. Yeah, buddy.
Listen, you don't think about life insurance until you need it. When we bought our house, we got life insurance from SBLI. I knew the mortgage payments would be too high if something happened to me. When you have a baby, get married, or buy your first house, you'll need life insurance. SBLI has great customer service and affordable rates. So, when it is time to think about life insurance, think SBLI.
SBLI. Call 888-GET-SBLI.
With Walsall TV's drink specials and all-you-can-eat wings every Wednesday, served by the world-famous Hooters girls, there's never an excuse to miss a game. Dedham, Saugus, Shrewsbury, and West Springfield. Hooters makes you happy.
Get on up and get on down to Hooters. The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Raptors go 10 of 14 from distance in the first quarter. They are 0 for 6 here in the second. And that is how a 24-point lead gets whittled down. Celtics came all the way back to tie it. Now it's Toronto by 7. We come out of the timeout 53-46. Celtics get a look at Neemias Queta in this sequence playing with Al Horford. You want to get as many combinations. This is the only preseason game Al's going to play. He's played 11 minutes so far. We saw him as the center. Now we'll see him play the 4 with Queta in the middle. Brown, White, and Pritchard. Derek White watched by Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes looked really quick tonight. Derek White for Jaylen Brown. Right side of the floor, Queta. A little bit of an awkward screen. Jaylen trying to work around it on Obaji. Jaylen gets in deep. High arcing floater. Tough shot. No good. Rebound belongs to Scotty Barnes. Jaylen looks like he's experimenting a little bit. Barnes goes the distance. Push off. Offensive foul. Moving screen. Fernando.
Fernando just running down like a blocker. Never got in position really to establish to set a pick.
You don't like the Yankees in that the ALCS?
Love the Yankees.
Cleveland's been great. I mean, Cleveland's had a phenomenal year.
Love you.
Derek White dribbles to his right, moves to the left corner. Pritchard up fakes on Davion Mitchell. Mitchell's really working hard on Pritchard. Kick back to Derek White, left side 3 is no good. And the rebound for Scotty Barnes. Pushes ahead to Grady Dick. Derek White back defensively. Grady Dick drives into him. Not a chance. Derek White gobbles up the shot and blocks it out of bounds.
What was that? I wonder was Al Horford at the end that blocked that shot. Grady Dick, what he does, he kind of gets in the air and like Al came on the backside, maybe got a piece of that.
Al did get it, but Derek White got it first. I wonder who gets that. It's just double block. Yeah, Derek White definitely hit it, and then Al volleyed it out of bounds. Grady Dick over the shoulder pass caught by Pirtle. Pirtle, couple dribbles it with that left hand. Was it down low to the baseline? Boucher checked there by Queta. And all the way back to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell tried to whip a bounce pass that got kicked, so reset the shot clock to 14.
What you do notice about the game, especially from ground level here, that's just how fast it is. Guys moving, they're bigger, stronger, quick.
Obaji will trigger the side of the bounds. Take the hand out back from Pirtle. Obaji fouled on the way in. Looked like Queta might have reached out. Pirtle is lobbying Scott Foster for free throws.
2 shots.
Obaji's going to get those free throws.
Never balled his hands up to shoot the basketball.
In addition to an amazing postseason for baseball, the WNBA Finals have been great at the start. Shift to Minnesota tomorrow night.
What's the record right now?
1-1.
1-1?
Liberty had to win game 2. They gave away game 1. Minnesota had the biggest comeback in finals history. They were down by 15 in the 4th quarter.
I thought it was wrapped up in the 4th quarter then.
Is that why you missed it while you were driving back to Boston?
I was just catching on radio.
54-46. 8-point Toronto lead. Jaylen Brown challenged by Obaji. Tatum trying to get free. Grady Dick is going to step back into a straightaway 3. No good back iron. Long rebound. Gobbled up on one hop by Davion Mitchell. Mitchell into the front court. Zips it right side, right through the hands of Grady Dick. Out of bounds it goes. Boston ball. Derek White. Deep on the left side. High right-hand dribble. Pushes back to Jaylen Brown.
Al in the post.
That's where the ball goes against Grady Dick. He spins, pivots, and scores off the glass.
Glad he got that ball up quick because he was in the lane for a lengthy amount of time. Wow.
Quick 3 left side from Grady Dick, no good. Offensive rebound, put back by Boucher. Went over the back of Queta to get it. Nice recovery here for Toronto after the Celtics tied it a 10-2 run to go back up by 8. Jaylen Brown. Pirtle in front of him, going to drive baseline anyway, put it high off the glass, and it bounces in. He had to use the geometry there with Pirtle in front of him. Jalen's got 13 in the first half. Tatum with 10 for the Celtics. Pirtle dribbles to the free throw line, steps through on Tatum, but that's traveling.
Got him up in there, but just go right into the body. Get a couple of free throws.
One of the other things,
try to avoid the contact.
Sorry, Max, we'll be in courtside that we get to watch. If it's a big game, obviously we're doing it, but we don't tend to be courtside. So we don't see Scott Foster referee a lot anymore up close. And you forget, for all of
how
the grief he
is.
gets, exactly, he grades out. He's so far and away the best official in the league. Jaylen Brown right side three is no good, and the rebound from Pirtle. Toronto with the ball, leading by 6. After a monster first quarter, just raining threes. They made 10 of them in the first quarter. They've not made 1 here in the second. Boucher will try to end that from the right side, but he doesn't. Rebound, Tatum deflects it. This could be an over-the-back call on Abaji. It is over Tatum.
Not sure why he's making the call. Abaji just hit him on the arm as he was trying to grab that basketball. Easy call.
But all these wide receivers getting traded today. Devontae Adams back with Aaron Rodgers.
I've been begging for it.
Amari Cooper going to Buffalo.
What the hell is the Cowboys going to do?
Not a great day in Jerry Jones history, that is for sure. Tatum, right-hand dribble, watched by Grady Dick. They've been switching to get Tatum on Grady Dick as much as they can. Tatum steps to his left. Here's the fall-away three. Got it.
Come on into my web. Under my web.
13 apiece for the Jays. 56-53. Toronto by 3. Abaji takes the handoff back from Pirtle. Now Pirtle operating against Keita at the mid-left block. 2 dribbles in. Pirtle steps through, tried the slippery Eo McHale move. Keita stayed with him and got the rebound.
Good job. Time not fouling it.
Lead pass from Tatum to Derek White denied out of bounds. Shot there by Grady Dick. It'll be Boston ball as Luke Cornett will return. Come get Keita.
Another thing you'll realize too is just how the officials have to be in shape to keep up with a game like this. During my particular time, officials were a lot heavier. Now these guys have a tendency, they go to the weight room, they work out.
Luke Cornett's going to have a big plus-minus. Checks back in this game here. Tatum knocks Davion Mitchell away, and then he took himself off balance, so he throws it out to Derek White, who knocks down a 3. And the Celtics have tied it again. Came from 24 down to even it, and an 8-0 run for Toronto. 10-2 the other way for the Celtics, and we start over again, tied at 56.
Scotty Barnes was running the floor, and Derek White stood in front of him, took the charge, but they called a block instead.
Second foul on Derek White. He was still moving when he tried to take that charge. Abaji. Handoff on the wing. Davion Mitchell behind the Pirtle screen. Derek White stays in front of him, takes Mitchell off balance. He kicks out to Barnes, steps into 16 feet. Little stutter step move on Al Horford, but the jumper's no good. Tatum has the rebound.
Well, they made Barnes start shooting the ball on the move.
13, 6, and 4 for Tatum here in the first half. Tatum dribbling low on Davion Mitchell. Steps to his left. Tough fall away. Front iron, no good. Rebound belongs to Abaji. Tie game, 2:07 to go in the first half. Celtics have trailed by as many as 24. Abaji for Barnes. Return to Abaji, flip shot in the paint is up and good.
That's a nice give and go.
58-56. Jaylen Brown falls down, trying to back it in. Grady Dick reached in and knocked the ball away, just knocked it out of bounds.
One thing you notice what the Raptors are doing, they're coming out with the double team from the top. You dribble it 1, 2 times. Defenders are coming down with their hands, using them like weapons, like Rick Pitino used to say.
Entry, Jaylen puts it off the window and in, score to the foul, too strong. The Celtics have not had the lead in this game, trailing by as many as 24. They trailed by 24 about, 12, 13 minutes ago in game time. And now Jaylen Brown can give them the lead if he can knock down the free throw.
That's the thing you have to do. Any kind of game, you have to withstand the run of the opposition. Celtics did exactly that. And what they did, they slowed the Raptors down with all their three-point shooting. And the Celtics now take the lead for the first time.
59-58. Scotty Barnes diagonally. Grady Dick knifes through a couple of guys and runs it up and in with the left hand.
Well, Grady Dick has shown me something.
He's getting up the floor so fast. It's creating good opportunities for him. He's got 19 now. Barnes with 17. Jaylen Brown, game-high score for the Celtics with 16. Here's Tatum spinning on Mitchell, falling away in the baseline. Jumper rims out, offensive rebound, punched up and in off the glass by Luke Cornett.
It seemed like he went through the net to get to it.
61-60. Celtics back in front, 1:18 to go in the first half. Barnes, pull up, elbow, jumper, got it.
Scotty Barnes set that one up by telling Perlo, come up and set the pick.
The difference is a three-point shooting. Toronto 10 of 14 to the first quarter, 0 for 8 here in the second. Derek White gets it back from Cornett, launches a quick three, left side swish. Wow.
Even with his hands all over him, still able to drain that three.
And now the Celtics have made the last 7 3-pointers in this game, and now both teams have made 10, and the Celtics have the lead, 64-62. Davion Mitchell bounce pass down low, reversed up and in by Abaji, and we start over again, tied at 64 with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
But the pace of this thing is so fast.
Yeah, it really is. Abaji reaches out. They let him go with the first one, but he fouled Jaylen Brown a couple of times, and they finally call it. I believe that puts Toronto over the limit. Didn't that happen the other night? Is that the Philadelphia game and the Toronto game where they gave a foul intentionally when they were over the limit?
2-for-1 opportunity, you know, that's what the Celtics were looking for. The Raptors give them a 2-for-1 opportunity by fouling. Now can the Raptors come down fast and hurry, trying to do something?
Missed free throw for Jaylen. Peyton Pritchard warning everybody. This should be a NFL league pass thing when Peyton Pritchard comes in the final seconds of a quarter. Scott Hansen were here, he would go to it. Oh, Peyton Pritchard just checked in. Let's check in on Boston. Could be a last-second shot.
You don't think DraftKings has something like that? I mean, you can bet almost on anything.
They don't talk about that here in Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Jaylen gets the second free throw. Celtics lead 65-64. 2 for 1 here for the Raptors, but now for the first time tonight, they're not going quick. Put in the hands of Scotty Barnes out of the Raptor logo at center court. 26 on the game clock, 11 on the shot clock. Barnes against Jaylen Brown. Stop and start, pushes off a little bit to create some room, knocks down the easy 12-footer. Toronto by 1, shot clock is off, 18 seconds to go in the first half. Celtics trailed this game by 24 late in the first. Tatum out of the logo, 6 seconds to go in the half. Tatum dribbling between his legs, 4 seconds to go. Tatum starts his drive, top of the circle, tough contested, far away is good with half a second left. Inbound gets to Pirtle, he will not try it, and the Celtics, who trailed throughout the entirety of the first half and by as many as 24, will actually go into the locker room with the lead. Coming up, Joe Murray scores from around, well, pretty much every place we just touched on, including Game 2 of the ALCS tonight in the Bronx. And then back here at Scotiabank Arena where the Celtics now have the lead at halftime. Boston 67, Toronto 66 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
At Navigant Credit Union, our customers are our owners, which means when the community thrives, we thrive. Let's make your goals a reality. Own your mission. Own your credit union. Navigant Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
Attention all enthusiasts. It's the 38th Annual Sports and Card Memorabilia Show at the Shriners Auditorium. November 1st through the 3rd, sponsored by 98.5 The Sports Hub. Over 40 stars. Ray Borg, Crawley Fingers, Chris Hogan, Sony Michelle, Trot Nixon, and many more. November 1st through the 3rd. Visit SureShotPromotions.com.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 of Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousins Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Haunt Fest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring season elites, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic, with free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Haunt Fest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
Hey, it's Maz. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenhiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenhiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenhiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Tatum, right-hand dribble, watched by Grady Dick. They've been switching to get Tatum on Grady Dick as much as they can. Tatum steps to his left. Here's the fall-away three. Got it.
Come on into my web. Under my web.
13 apiece for the Jays. 56-53. Toronto by 3.
For the Celtics, and wow, they have a lead. Who would have thought they could get out to this 67-66 lead at the moment? But right now, 67-66, 15 points from Jason Tatum. And all the starters are going tonight. How about that? All the starters but Drew Holiday, Al Horford in the lineup, playing in his first preseason game as, of course, the regular season begins 1 week from today. And you just heard the Jason Tatum dunk coming back from break, 18 minutes, 6 of 12 from the field. He is 3 of 6 from downtown. Of course, he has that new three-point shot. He also has 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. He is doing it all. He's a plus 18 for the first half. Jaylen Brown also getting going in this one. He's played 18 minutes. He's over from downtown, but has gone to the foul line, 5 for 7. And he has 17 first half points. Speaking of Jason Tatum, there was a nice little sequence in this one. I mentioned all the numbers that he's piling up. But, man, he had a monster jam. We are in the month of October, of course. But a couple of dunks and a monster jam by one, Jason Tatum.
Tatum trying Boucher, left side. Dribbling back and forth, right hand, left hand. Now starts his drive, gets to the rim, and flushes hard. He beat Boucher clean to the rim and then dunked in the face of Bruno Fernando. That was nasty.
Yeah, Bruno Fernando is not going to forget that one. That was liftoff. And he slammed it home quick, too. If you get that type of Jason Tatum this year, along with his new three-point shot, who knows what this Celtics team could be. But we mentioned Al Horford's got 2 points so far in his first preseason game. And Peyton Pritchard got the start tonight. He's been the hottest player in basketball this preseason. I believe I heard he is the MVP this offseason, or this preseason for the Celtics. But 14 minutes, 4 of 6 from downtown. He has 12 points, including this three-point shot.
Bad entry by Mitchell, knocked away by Tatum, and here comes Jordan Walsh. Walsh shovel pass back to Tatum. Looks around as Grady Dick in front of him. Scotty Barnes shows help defensively. Now the help comes, so the kick out is to the open Peyton Pritchard for another three.
Mismatch. And Tatum like, I can't believe you keep double-teaming me. I'm going to lead the league in assists.
4 more threes for Peyton Pritchard. He now has 20 in the preseason, most in the league by far.
MVP. That's what they're saying about Peyton Pritchard this preseason. Celtics lead 67-66. We'll see how they play the rest of this final preseason game as they start the season 1 week from today. We'll get you caught up in the Sports Hub headlines. Coming up next, I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Attention all enthusiasts. It's the 38th Annual Sports and Card Memorabilia Show at the Shriners Auditorium. November 1st through the 3rd, sponsored by 98.5 The Sports Hub. Over 40 stars. Ray Bork, Crawley Fingers, Chris Hogan, Sony Michelle, Trot Nixon, and many more. November 1st through the 3rd. Visit SureShotPromotions.com.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousins Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue are going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Haunt Fest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring seasonal eats, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic, with free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Haunt Fest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
Hey, it's Maz. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenhiser Home Services' Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenhiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenhiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
You want to deliver the best retail experiences, but it's hard, especially with multiple stores, staff, fulfillment centers, GMVs, KPIs, OKRs, and the only thing harder is being in charge of it all. But when you switch to Shopify Point of Sale, you can unify retail operations and guarantee smooth shopping across every location. Shopify POS, the best retail experiences without complexity. Visit shopify.com/without complexity to learn more.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real-person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, NBA scoreboard right now. The Heat lead the Spurs 29-27, while the Hornets have a 33-30 lead over New York. Just underway, Rockets and Pelicans. Later on tonight, Thunder in Denver. Sacramento goes to Utah, and the Lakers and the Warriors will meet at 10 p.m. Devontae Adams traded from the Raiders to the Jets today. It's for conditional third-round pick. If they do advance, it could be a second-round pick. Amari Cooper, he is on the move. He's going to Buffalo, leaving Cleveland. And the Texans, they're sending running back Cam Akers to the Vikings today. It is for a sixth-round pick. Tom Brady officially retired as he was approved by the NFL owners as a limited partner for the Raiders. And at the MLB playoffs, Yankees lead the Guardians 1-0. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. Save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Now open in Franklin, Billerica, and Peabody. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy and Max. They have the second half next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Sometimes your phone breaks. Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon in the Providence area, we got you. Trade in any phone from one of our top brands in any condition, guaranteed. And get a great deal on one of our best 5G phones with Unlimited Ultimate. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Visit a Providence area Verizon store today.
It seems like a second ago we were busting out sunscreen and hanging tin at the water park. Now we're carving out pumpkins and hanging cobwebs from our windows. A lot can happen in a second. That's why ADT spends all of their seconds helping protect all of yours. So while you're off sipping cider at the orchard, the ADT Plus app gives you complete control over who has access to your home. With the Google Nest doorbell from ADT, you can see for yourself if the person at the front door is a scary goblin or just your next door neighbor. And ADT has the largest number of company-owned 24/7 monitoring centers in the industry, with real people giving you real peace of mind. Yes, this season may be spooky, but you can feel secure. Because when every second counts, you can count on ADT. Visit ADT.com today or call 1-800-ADT-ASAP.
What's up, y'all? It's Drewski, here to talk about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. The app is real simple to use. Pick 2 or more players and pick more or less on their projection. Prize Picks puts their members first. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my lineup hits, I can get my money in less than 15 minutes. Prize Picks invented the flex play. On Prize Picks, you can mix and match players on different sports, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If one of your players go down in the first half, Prize Pick does not count as a loss.
Right now, Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
There haven't been a lot of huge comeback wins for the Celtics over the last couple of years because they haven't fallen behind very much. Actually, Brad Stevens was the coach 3.5 years ago. The last time the Celtics came from 24 or more down, that was that 30-point comeback against the Spurs back in the half-empty arena post-lockout year of 2021. Celtics not only have come from 24 down here, they had the lead before we start the third quarter here. They got outscored by 19 in the first quarter and then went 40-20 in the second. And funny how much we talk about three-point shooting being at the heart of everything that the NBA is right now, because Toronto went 10 of 14 in the first quarter from three, built the big lead, 0 for 8 in the second, and now they trail.
Well, they reverted back to the means of who they really are. Scotty Barnes came out, I think hit their verse 5, and then Raptors couldn't miss that. They're going to feed off of him. When he plays well, they'll have an opportunity. When he doesn't play well, they're going to look for guys like Grady Dick, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
Jason Tatum, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Jaylen Brown was the scorer early, ended up with 17 in that first half. Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, who also started, ended up in double figures. Al Horford is a story tonight, played 17 minutes in the first half. It's the only preseason game he's going to play here. Just 1 of 4, missed all 3 of his threes. 2 points, just a single rebound.
Well, just looking for Al to get a couple things going. And, his three-point shots, they will come. But, when your first game, I think I want a layup initially. Got Tatum might be with a foul on Pirtle.
8 seconds into the third quarter. Tatum away from the ball. Toronto wearing the home white tonight. Celtics in the traditional road green. Before we get into the regular season, start having crazy uniform fun.
This is how big Tatum is. That you're able to knock a center off. Back in the day, you run into Artis Gilmore. Your limb was being torn apart.
Pirtle, kick out. Good look for Davion Mitchell. His 3 is good. Derek White knew he was late to get there. Toronto regains the lead, 69-67. Derek White in the logo. Grady Dick with those arms extended, defending in front of him. Ball moved to Tatum right side. Slower pace here. White cuts, Tatum finds him and scores easily off the window. Great look from Jason Tatum, his 5th assist. Celtics tie the game at 69. When we first started doing games together, these were final scores. Now we're in the opening minute of the third quarter, even at 69. Pirtle. Davion Mitchell dribbles into the paint. Jaylen Brown there defensively, so the kick out gives Avachi a clean look at a 3. It rims out. Now Horford snatches down just his 2nd rebound.
Jimmy O'Brien would do like this. You know what?
Jaylen Brown turns and is way off. His 12-footer goes about 14 feet. Air ball. Barnes has it knocked away by Pritchard. Jalen comes up with it. Diagonal lead pass. He misses Tatum. And it's sloppy early in the third quarter. Back-to-back turnovers. Barnes whips it into the left corner where Abaji is waiting. Three is no good. Offensive rebound, nope. Eludes Scotty Barnes. And Derek White comes out of the pack with it. Stop and start. Push pass to the corner. Horford three. Nope. And the rebound on the weak side for Abaji. Davion Mitchell. Came over from Sacramento. Finds Pirtle. His floater is up and good with the right hand. And the Raptors grab the lead.
Odd looking shot, little push shot. Exactly a push shot.
Jalen McDaniels to get him and Shed in that trade from Sacramento. And then they traded McDaniels.
Wow.
They traded McDaniels to San Antonio today. Speaking of which, Derek White will take a straightaway three and hit it. Celtics go back in front, 72-71. Attacking, Abaji goes under the wing of Jaylen Brown and scores. Celtics' first quarter defense with the starting group was atrocious, and it has been again here in the early part of quarter number 3, 73-72. Toronto by 1. Grady Dick on the shoulder of Derek White. It's a bounce pass into Horford. He tried to angle it in off the glass, and he missed it. Banked it too hard. Here's Scotty Barnes. Pirtle wants it in the paint against Horford. Barnes instead looking to his left. Wants Abaji to move where he pushes the ball to Pirtle. Now Abaji comes out to get it. Turns the corner. Dribbles to the free throw line. Stutter step, kick out. Grady Dick. Celtics defense much better now. Shot clock down to 3. Grady Dick against Derek White. Has to launch. Derek White blocks the shot easily. Shot clock violation.
That was pretty good defense. That's how hat on a hat. Everybody in front of everybody. And essentially not giving up those seams and gaps to get towards the basket.
Boston trailing by 1. Early third quarter. Derek White, right-hand dribble coming strong. Grady Dick knocks it away. Derek White has it back. Kick out. Horford finds Tatum. Pretty good look. Instead, up bakes as Abaji steps in front of him. Tatum puts it to the floor, left hand. Now steps back away from Abaji, and the rainbow three is no good. Pirtle has the rebound. Outlet Davion Mitchell. Whoops, a bounce pass across the pond to Grady Dick, who lays it up and in. Great pass by Davion Mitchell.
Grady Dick is running the floor.
He is.
He's getting up before the defenders can even get set. That's the way the Lakers used to run. They would run so fast, look like magic, didn't even take the ball out of bounds. They were coming at you.
Listed at 6'6". He looks closer to 6'7". Grady Dick. Pritchard in the corner gets bumped into, fouled by Davion Mitchell.
That's a Magic and Bird come in essentially about the same size, 6'9", one guy leading. But it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if Larry Bird had stayed in school.
Tatum, cross court, finds Jaylen Brown, runs it off the glass, no good, and Pirtle has the rebound. But the lead pass picked up by Tatum, who flies in again and flushes.
Read the eyes of the defender. Trying to make a cross-court pass, they said, don't do it.
This has been a really good floor game for Jason Tatum. Pirtle takes 2 long steps in the middle, scored on the foul. Al actually got a hand on that ball, but he also got a hand on Pirtle.
Didn't see Pirtle going that fast. This time he would grab that basketball, get in a crowd of people, and just lay it up softly.
So Pirtle will go to the line with Toronto leading by 3. 8:13 to go in the third. See, you used to complain about your phone, right, when we got here? See, I can't stream the baseball game because we're in Canada.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they got me.
Oh.
78-74 after the three-point play. Lob into Pirtle, gets towards Tatum, over Pirtle, gets knocked away to bounce. Tatum will inbound it. Yankees are up 3-0, though.
They can't keep it from you, though, Sean.
5 straight baseball league championship series ball games in New York this weekend. Derek White drives baseline. He was all alone, but he reversed it up and didn't have enough on it. Running the other way, Abaji switches to the left hand. That's no good. Offensive rebound follow. Tipped up and in by Pirtle, and Joe Mazzulla will call timeout.
Miss a layup. Give up a layup on the other end.
9-2, Toronto run, and the Two-possession lead is back for the Raptors. 7:55 to go third quarter. Toronto 80, Boston 74 on the BetMGM. 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Attention all enthusiasts. It's the 38th Annual Sports and Card Memorabilia Show at the Shriners Auditorium. November 1st through the 3rd, sponsored by 98.5 The Sports Hub. Over 40 stars. Ray Borg, Crawley Fingers, Chris Hogan, Sony Michelle, Trot Nixon, and many more. November 1st through the 3rd. Visit SureShotPromotions.com.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousin's Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue are going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Hauntfest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring seasonal eats, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic, with free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Hauntfest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
Hey, it's Maz. Are you tired of spending money repairing your heating or AC system year over year? Well, stop the cycle of costly repairs with Rodenhiser Home Services Fix It Forward program. Just show Rodenhiser any past repair bill, and they'll apply up to $550 as a down payment toward a brand new energy-efficient heating or AC system. And the repair bill can be from any HVAC company. Fix It Forward ends December 31st, so visit Rodenhiser.com/fixitforward to schedule a free consultation today. Nice people, great service since 1928.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Celtics closing out the preseason tonight in Toronto. By design, you get the long trip early to Abu Dhabi, and now the Celtics will get a few days of rest. And we'll open the season on ring night. A lot of emotion. A lot of celebrities packed into that building at TD Garden. The opener against the Knicks.
Spike get a chair there?
I think my guess would be that there are a lot of Knicks fans that aren't going to want to see the Celtics be awarded the championship. But if the Eastern Conference Final that so many people have dreamed of actually does take place, that'll be an impossible ticket. Tatum working his way in on Abaji, bumps him on the baseline, rises into contact, shot won't fall for him, but you will get free throws. It's amazing how much stronger Tatum is than so many players. And that's the thing. I was with Richard Jefferson last week. I know he upset a lot of Celtic fans with his talk show thing, and it's a talk show thing, guys, so you can't, take it too seriously. But his stance was that the Celtics were so good last year that you could have replaced Jason Tatum with somebody else and still won the championship, and he used Donovan Mitchell as an example. And I understood the concept. I don't think Donovan Mitchell was a good example because Tatum just doesn't get enough credit for the overall floor game, his defense, and his size.
You'd have to give me somebody else.
Yeah, certainly somebody bigger.
Tatum missed both or just missed one?
Tatum misses 1 of 2. So we are at 80-75. Barnes moves down low to Pirtle, got in behind Tatum.
Big Jakob Pirtle. Can't stop him.
11-3, Toronto run. They lead by 7, 82-75. Grady Dick jumps the passing lane, knocks it away from Derek White. Tatum back defensively, forces Dick into a tough floater with the finger roll, but it's off the window and good. Grady Dick has been really good tonight. Into the left corner, good look for Pritchard. Got another one. 21 threes in the preseason now for Peyton Pritchard. Nobody else has more than 13. Abaji moves it all the way to the corner. They swing it around the horn. Davion Mitchell steps back behind the line. Top three is good.
I'm getting tired watching this game. As fast as the pace is. Well, I don't need no shot clock.
Toronto by 9 all of a sudden. Celtics trailed by 24, came back and took the lead. Tatum up fakes, cross court, deflected and stolen by Grady Dick. He goes the distance and misses the layup, but sat on the front iron for a full second. Pritchard, bounce pass lead for Derek White. White spins to his left, throws a cross court. That was deflected, almost stolen by Pirtle, but he can't keep it from going out of bounds. But never fear for the Celtics. Luke Cornett is coming into the game. The Celtics tonight are a plus 20 with Luke Cornett on the floor and a minus 29 with him out.
The Luke factor. Luke. Feel the force.
Jason Tatum will lob it into Derek White. He's got a good look over Grady Dick at a three. It's no good. Back iron. Rebound. Comes right to Pirtle. He boxes out Luke Cornett. Davion Mitchell zips it ahead to Grady Dick. He runs to the corner. He's alone again, but he misses. Tatum comes up with another rebound. 18-7, 6 assists, and 3 steals for Tatum tonight. In 24 minutes, Tatum steps to his right, straightaway three. Got it. He is doing everything.
Man, just did it calmly. Just stepped right into that.
87-81. Grady Dick running with the right hand way off. Cornett, though, couldn't grab the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Toronto will get it back.
Pace of this sucker is so extreme.
And that's why you want Al Horford out here running. That's what you're talking about, can't be simulated.
I mean, you look at a lot of these guys right now pulling at their shorts because the pace has been so fast that you're not going to get this in the regular practice.
Tillman back in. Tillman, Cornett, Walsh, White, Tatum. 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Inbound comes to Pirtle. Pirtle over the shoulder pass. Wow. Dick catches it at the mid-block after going on a little curl and runs it off the window and in.
Dick is going crazy out there.
89-81. Toronto by 8. The largest lead in the second half has been 9. Derek White kick out. Pretty good look for Tatum. Tatum off with the 3. Wide left. Grady Dick the rebound. He's able to get it through Jordan Walsh ahead to Carton, who fires it in the corner for Abaji. It's 3 at the side of the backboard. Celtics have the rebound. Derek White steps back to his right. 3 comes up short. Rebound Carton. Grady Dick, 25 points on 11 of 18 shooting.
Jakob Pearl said, go through. I got this one.
Pirtle. Handoff for Abaji. Steps to the baseline, 14 feet, swish. And the Raptors have their largest lead since early in the second quarter, up by 10. (91-81). Derek White over the shoulder. Tatum deep on the left side against Abaji. Pull up 3, no good. Rebound Toronto. Grady Dick, his 5th. Lob gets to Boucher. Can he keep it in bounds? He can. Throwing it out to the corner. They barely keep that possession alive. Pirtle zips it down low, hits the bottom of the backboard looking for Abaji. Celtics come out of the pack with it. Derek White floats for Tatum, left side. Zips it into the corner. Open. Tillman, 3. No. Rebound Carton. And Toronto will grab a timeout. Darko Rajakovic, yeah, it was just getting a little bit up and down, but they've done their damage and they built the lead back. 4:09 to go. Third quarter, Toronto 91, Boston 81 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousins Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue are going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Haunt Fest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring season elites, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic. With free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Hauntfest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
What up, y'all? It's Joe Budden here to talk about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. Season-long fantasy can take so much time, but on Prize Picks, I can pick a new lineup every day. The app is really simple to use. To create a lineup, pick more or less on at least 2 players. Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my lineups hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. On Prize Picks, you can mix and match players from different sports. Combine your favorite players from football to basketball to hockey to WNBA. Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If your player goes down in the first half, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss.
Right now, Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Shopify Point of Sale is retail made right, so you can give in-store shoppers what they really want.
Like buy online, pick up in store?
Yep.
Can I display in-store stock online?
Definitely.
From every location?
From 1,000 locations.
Email capture, easy returns?
Of course.
Can it make me right all the time?
No. Shopify Point of Sale. Retail made right. Visit shopify.com/in-store to learn more.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Shop the latest Boston Celtics NBA Champions gear. Rep the champs today at Celtics.com/shop. Jameson battle with a lob down low to Bruno Fernando, and suddenly Celtics are down by 12. 93-81. 18-7 is the run. Ugly plus-minus numbers for the Celtics tonight for Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and now Horford. Tatum has been good, really good. A little push-off, stepping back on the left side. He'll try another 3. This one's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Carton. Carton galloping into the front court. Shovel pass, turn to the corner, battle over the shoulder, giving Carton a clean look. Lefty 3. Nope. Rebound Tillman in traffic. Derek White puts it in the hands of Tillman, gets it back right side. Derek White loses battle, steps to his left, and sticks the 3 to put him on SportsCenter.
Yeah, that tearing knee up. This time just step back. Defender went the wrong way.
93-84, Boston down 9.
Ooh, nice.
Battle, turnaround, left-hand jump hook, blocked by Tillman. And here's the outlet to Derek White. Toronto back defensively. White just steps back away from Fernando, launches a long 3 that's no good. Celtics 14 of 39 from distance. Toronto 12 of 30. Now 12 of 31 as Battle misses here, and the scramble for the rebound, loose ball foul. I think they got Jordan Walsh.
Second time I've seen Jordan Walsh get in that play and just kind of grab. Sometimes you get away with that in practice, but in the regular game, coaches would be like, great box out in practice. And you're going, dude, that was a foul. Getting the game going. If you get in, it was a foul.
Boucher triggers the inbound. And to Carton. Push pass to the right wing, and Ramsey will knock down the 3. Lead back to 12, 96-84. Pritchard for Tatum, return to Pritchard right side, pretty good look at a 3, no good. Cornette punches the rebound in the air, all the way back out to Pritchard. Swung to Tatum left side, gonna drive on Ramsey, pull up at 18, tough jumper in traffic, no good. Rebound knocked away from Boucher. Tillman's got it, flips all the way back out to Pritchard. Third time for the Celtics on this possession. Pritchard finds Tatum, straightaway 3, no. Celtics had 3 chances and some good looks and could not score. Now Toronto by 12 on the ball with exactly 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Ramsey, push pass for Boucher, return to Ramsey straight away. This is a deep 3, well behind the line and way off. Air ball out of bounds. Jaylen Brown returns.
Who's coming out?
Yeah, we got to figure that out. Jordan Walsh was getting ready to take the inbound. Didn't realize he was out of the game. Tatum, hard screen on Carton, picking him off so Pritchard could dribble across half court safely. Now in the hands of Tatum, right side against Ramsey. Bounce pass, Jaylen Brown catches. Spins to his left. Lost the ball, jumps for it, has it back, runs it up with the right hand. It won't go, but he gets fouled, creates some free throws out of nothing.
I can get that ball back in his hands. It's like a magnet. Great players have this tendency when they lose the ball, their hands are so quick and so strong, able to get it before it goes anyplace else. I thought Brown was probably supposed to come in and get Tatum. Walsh is back now.
Yeah, you wonder how much Tatum's already at 28 minutes now. As Jaylen gets the first one. Jordan Walsh quickly back in. Tatum takes the long walk back to the bench. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals for Jason Tatum. He is still a plus. In a game the Celtics trail by 11. Now 10 as Jaylen gets the second free throw. 96-86. Toronto built the big early lead. Celtics came back 24 down to actually lead briefly. The Raptors again on the gallop in this third quarter. Ramsey, right-hand dribble, coming strong on Pritchard. Turns, flips it off the glass, no good. Ugly shot, but an offensive rebound. Fernando, wild jump hook, no good. Rebound Tillman, quick outlet Pritchard. Pritchard dribbling low, cross half court. Bruno Fernando in front of him. Pritchard ducks the shoulder, spins in the paint, kicks all the way out to Tillman. Tillman, bounce pass, looking for Cornette.
Wow. It's a nifty little pass. Tillman tried to get through it, but was kicked.
Kick ball out of bounds by Toronto, but didn't you always teach me? If you have Luke Cornette, who's 7'2", don't throw it to his ankles.
Yeah, you do. You throw it up. He's the biggest guy out there. Throw it up to the giraffe.
Peyton Pritchard, inbound, Jaylen Brown. Pretty good look. Straightaway three, wide left. Offensive rebound, though, in traffic. Tillman, kick out Cornette. Celtics will reset it here with 10 of the shot clock. Final minute, third quarter. Boston down by 10. Jaylen exposed the ball and got ripped clean by Mobo. Then he fouled him.
Loose ball.
You're going to discuss clear path, but Pritchard hustled back.
Yeah,
nope. Transition take foul is what they'll do instead.
Yes.
They will review it. Yes, Max, you're getting an instant replay review during the preseason.
And don't you want to see what's going on in the baseball game? I mean, your guys got to be,
Yankees up 3-0 going to the fourth.
How do they think they're going to hold you off from any kind of technology?
Able to watch that?
Here?
I mean, can you imagine if you have an Ohtani Aaron Judge World Series, two of the greatest offensive seasons in the history of the game, which is saying something. I don't think Fox will complain as long as whoever wins the National League.
I always wonder, why did they surround the coaches, the referees, while they're trying to make this call?
Security?
Security, 3 people, 1 in front, 2 on the side.
It does make it feel more important than it really is. A transition take foul, instant replay review during the preseason. But you put a couple of security guys standing there like they're Secret Service, and yeah, it looks like something important is happening. Scott Foster and Aaron Smith and Matt Myers, the crew tonight.
I like how Celtic security is out there. Top of that. It's like, wow, okay. 5 guys surrounding to get this call right.
We're going to get this information for you tonight, what the instructions are to set the team security during these replay reviews. This all coming with 48 seconds to go in the third quarter. Got Foster explaining it to the scorers table.
Take foul called on Jaylen Brown.
Now, I already called that, what, 2 minutes ago?
3 minutes ago?
Wow.
3 minutes you'll never get back.
Never get back. That's one thing they told you the other day. Somebody said, the one thing that people steal from me that you can't get back, time. You can get money back. Do all these other things. But time, you can't get it back. So they just stole 3 minutes from him.
Did you get a lot of money back from your ex-wife?
Yep.
You say that came back to you cosmically.
Came back to me in a form of fingers up in the air.
97-86. Celtics trail by 11 after the free throw. Raptors get the ball back. After the transition take foul, it was meticulously adjudicated by Scott Foster, and now Bruno Fernando throws a pass to his old teammates on the Boston bench. This battle by a mile, so the Celtics get it back 2 for 1 here with 37 seconds left in the quarter.
That's why you don't put the ball in the big's hands like that. That kind of...
Pritchard, handoff, Jaylen Brown will pull up 3 on Mobo. Looking for the 2 for 1, no good. Tillman flies in, offensive rebound. Now Joe Mazzulla says hold for 1 shot, calls a new play. Jaylen gonna run it here at the top. Jordan Wall sets a screen. Jaylen coming downhill, gets to the mid-block. Bounce pass in traffic. I imagine looking for Cornette. Easily picked off, and now the Raptors get the final shot. 10 seconds to go in the third. Raptors surrender a 24-point lead. Now up by 11. Here's the deep 3 from Ramsey, no good. Rebound, Fernando, and that'll do it for the third quarter. Good bounce-back quarter for the Raptors after the Celtics crawled all the way back into this thing. Toronto led by 19 at the end of one, trailed by 1 at halftime. They'll be up by 11 as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at Scotiabank. Toronto 97, Boston 86 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousins Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Hauntfest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring seasonal eats, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic, with free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Hauntfest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
Sometimes your phone breaks. Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon in the Providence area, we got you. Trade in any phone from one of our top brands in any condition, guaranteed. And get a great deal on one of our best 5G phones with Unlimited Ultimate. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Visit a Providence area Verizon store today.
My values have not changed. I will not ban fracking.
Roll the tape.
There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. Access to health care should be a right.
Roll the tape.
So for people out there who like their insurance, they don't get to keep it?
Let's eliminate all of that.
She was big on defund the police.
Roll the tape.
Defund the police. We need to reimagine how we are creating safety.
I would enforce our laws with people who cross our border.
Roll the tape.
An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal.
For America is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Well, Jason Tatum will return. Joe Mazzulla going to take another shot. See if we can get back in this thing. Down by 11 as we go to the fourth. Tatum's played 28 minutes tonight. Jaylen Brown 25, Derek White 26 on the final night of the preseason. Tatum on the right side against Scotty Barnes, who's back in to check it. Luke Cornette straight away against Pirtle. Here's the handoff for Derek White. White turns the corner inside the free throw line, zips it down low to Cornette for the two-hand slam.
That was a good pick and roll. That's the first real play I've seen the Celtics make, putting the ball on the floor. Wow.
Grady Dick again, gets by everybody and lays it in. He's got 27. 99-88. Pritchard, a little no look for Cornette. Handoff, Tatum lines up Pirtle on the wing. Tatum, one dribble, push pass, cross court, deflected. Pritchard's able to grab it, dribble through two men, kick to the corner. Tillman gonna up fake. Try to pound Mitchell, and throws it back to the corner, and Tillman lost the shot clock.
That's what happened when you put a guy out there's a little reluctant to take the three. This time the ball was in his fingertips. Should have shot that basketball, but waited too long. He who hesitates is lost.
Grady Dick
Wow.
steps to his left away from Derek White. This three is no good. Would have given him 30 on the night. Tillman starting to pile up rebounds. Celtics playing obviously without Porzingis. No Drew Holiday tonight. No Sam Hauser. Pritchard, though, deep three is no good. Rebound Scotty Barnes. What I said the other night, you got to hold the Celtics to around 30% to beat them. Grady Dick drives a running hook in the paint. No good. Offensive rebound tapped in by Pirtle.
Well, you talked about the Raptors, what they needed to do on the glass.
Largest lead for the Raptors since late in the first quarter. Up by 13 now, 101-88. Derek White pulls up, left elbow, jumper, no good. Not been a great Derek White night, but he's fouled here and will get free throws.
Derek White kind of got up in the air in the last moment. Scotty Barnes came by and bumped him while he was shooting that basketball. Did a couple of free throws.
Starting five against starting five tonight has been lopsided in favor of Toronto. Al Horford minus 29. His only appearance in the preseason. Jaylen Brown minus 26. Derek White minus 25. Gets the first free throw here.
Have no fear. There's a guy named Drew Holiday that wasn't here.
Sam Hauser didn't play either tonight.
Saw what I did there?
I do. I enjoyed it. Derek White gets them both. 101-90 is the 11-point Toronto lead with 10:19 to go. Scotty Barnes. Back to his right. Free throw line, kick out. Davion Mitchell, three. Bounces short. Cornette this time. Boxes out Pirtle and has the rebound. Pritchard dribbling low against Scotty Barnes. Angles to his left. Picks up the dribble. Goes cross court. Cornette hands to Tatum. Tatum in the logo. Right hand dribble behind the Cornette screen. Steps into a right side three swish. That one he's been hitting regularly throughout the preseason. A little step behind the screen. Cross court pass. I think Tatum thinks he deflected it off Abaji, and he did. Like a little billiards play where you just barely touch it, but it deflected off Abaji. Celtics get it back down by 8. Derek White steps to his right, and the Celtics are down by 5.
Man, Barnes was complaining instead of getting back. He wanted to challenge, and they didn't do it.
8 straight for the Celtics, very quick, and the lead is cut to 5.
Scotty Barnes just ran over Tatum then and turned the ball over. Now, that's a little out of control. If I'm the Raptors coach, I'll call a timeout. To calm your star player down, that's just okay.
That's exactly what he's going to do here with 9:32 to go. Celtics still alive. Back in it, down by 5. Toronto 101, Boston 96 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 of Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousins Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Haunt Fest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring seasonal eats, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic, with free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Haunt Fest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
End of the Celtics opening night sweepstakes presented by TD Bank for your chance to win 2 game tickets, a free game experience, swag bag, and more. Visit Celtics.com/banner18 or scan the QR code to enter. Must be 18 or older to enter. See official rules for details. Opening night. We're kind of volleying around the discussion of the biggest regular season event, non-playoff game in TD Garden history. Here as we begin year 30. Year 30 of TD Garden, year 30 of Cedric Maxwell on the mic, year 30 of the Toronto Raptors, by the way. Jason Tatum moving to his left, back in those AC Earl days. Tatum steps to his left, moves to the corner for Derek White. Celtics have cut this thing back to 5. White, little ball fake, pulls up on Abaji, missed the 3 from the corner. Tough offensive rebound, Luke Cornett, and he draws a loose ball foul.
Spacing was really bad, but Luke working on that backside, able to get that basketball and keep it alive. So numbers on Luke have been good tonight. Not so much for Al.
Luke Cornett plus 24. Celtics minus 29 when he's out. Exactly the opposite for Al Horford. Pritchard steps to his left. His 3 comes up a little short. Derek White flies in for a big-time offensive rebound. Steps to the corner. 3-0 is no good. Offensive rebound comes right to Pritchard, but he pushed Abaji out of the way to get it.
What? But you got a lot of moxie standing in that rim with all those bigs in there. He could have took one to the Schwartz.
To the what?
Schwartz.
So I said the Raptors had to close that 3-point gap, which was so monstrous. They have made 13 threes. Celtics have made 16. But the rebounding is what has turned around. Toronto plus 18 after getting decimated in the first half the other night. Barnes, 3 from the wing, no good. Another rebound for Tatum. 24, 8, 6, and 3 steals for Tatum tonight in 32 minutes. Tatum against Barnes. Still 8:38 to go. Tatum, stop and start. Knocks Barnes away, steps back into a high, arcing 3, it's no good. There, the shot trajectory really looked different from what we've seen of Tatum. Pirtle has the rebound. Tatum 5 of 13 from 3.
Wow.
In the paint, driving, catching, scooping, and scoring is Abaji. It's back to 7, 103-96.
Scotty Barnes feels like he's locking Tatum up.
Abaji's been good tonight. 16, 5 rebounds, couple of assists, 7 of 11. Pritchard. Push pass for Derek White. White, right-hand dribble against Abaji, gets to the baseline, flips it up, does not get the bounce. Pirtle grabs his 14th rebound, but turns it over. Pritchard for Tillman, hand back to Derek White. Pritchard up fakes the 3. Dribbles behind his back, starts his drive on Abaji, kick out Derek White. Steps to his left away from a charging defender, misses the 3. Offensive rebound, in and out of the hands of Luke Cornett. Pirtle's got it. Celtics just about to surrender the starters in this one. Trailing by 7 with 7.5 to go. Tatum got to 33 minutes tonight. Still out there as the ball in the hands of Davion Mitchell. Now Barnes against Derek White. Barnes, one dribble, finds Mitchell, left side 3 at the shot clock buzzer, no good. Cornett punches the rebound safely into the hands of Tatum. Tatum into the front court, lobs it down low, deflected by Tillman right to Cornett, who flips it up and in about 9 feet away. Good night for Luke Cornett. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 of 5. Big time plus at the floor, easily the Celtics' best plus-minus player. Boston within 5, 6:54 to go. Pirtle, push pass. The wing, Abaji returns to Davion Mitchell. Mitchell, one dribble with the left hand, moves it to the free throw line. Pirtle up fakes on Cornett, drives on him, runs it off the front iron, no good, but a late foul call, and Pirtle will get free throws.
Pirtle had no place to go in the lane there. They want to challenge this, Celtics.
We're going to get a timeout anyway, but Joe Mazzulla will use it, it appears.
Coach's challenge.
With 6:43 to go, Toronto 103, Boston 98 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 of Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousin's Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue are going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This Halloween season, don't fight the scary crowds in Salem. Head to Wicked Haunt Fest at Charlestown's Hood Park. This first-of-its-kind festival in Boston offers spooky thrills and family fun, including Hollywood-level walk-through immersive experiences that will have you screaming with fear. So grab your crew for this Scare Fest, featuring seasonal eats, an October Beer Fest garden, and more. And getting there is easy without the hassle of city traffic. With free 3-hour parking or just take the T. Don't miss out on Wicked Haunt Fest. Get your tickets now at bostonswickedhauntfest.com.
My brother-in-law died suddenly. Now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. After that, I told my wife we couldn't put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance. For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com.
Shopify Point of Sale is retail made right, so you can give in-store shoppers what they really want.
Like buy online, pick up in store?
Yep.
Can I display in-store stock online?
Definitely.
From every location?
From 1,000 locations.
Email capture, easy returns?
Of course.
Can it make me right all the time?
No. Shopify Point of Sale. Retail made right. Visit shopify.com/in-store to learn more.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Celtics trailing by 5, win the coach's challenge to get the ball back, but mass substitutions here for the final 6:43. We'll get to it as soon as we take 10 seconds for station identification on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics broadcast network.
WBC on Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 98.5, the Sports Hub. An Easley Media Group station.
Grandy Max, Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario. Final 6+ minutes of the Celtics preseason. Now up against it if they want to finish 5-0. Baylor Shireman is in the game, the rookie. Goes Jordan Walsh. Pritchard 1-on-3. Oh, he got hit. You can hear it from here, but he keeps the dribble alive. He's able to kick out to Ron Harper Jr., who spins in the paint. Tries to bump Grady Dick away, scoops up an ugly shot late in the shot clock, no good. Cada fell down, so Toronto has numbers going the other way. Grady Dick enters in deep to Pirtle. Pirtle had it slapped away by Pritchard out of bounds. Keep that one with Toronto. So Shireman out there with Harper, Pritchard, Walsh, and Cada. Toronto still has a couple of starters out there. Pirtle and Barnes. Grady Dick's probably going to be a starter, depending on how they play with Quickly and R.J. Barrett. Game start for real. Soon Bruce Brown will come off the bench. Grady Dick's really good tonight. 27 points. Abashi enters to Scotty Barnes. Barnes going right at the rookie Shireman. Gets in deep. Scores with the left hand off the glass.
Scotty Barnes has showed his arsenal tonight.
He is 1 rebound away from a preseason triple-double. Stars don't usually stay in long enough to get those. Pritchard down the right side. Spins to the mid-block. Kick out Jordan Walsh. Walsh one dribble in on Grady Dick. Pushes to the right side where Pritchard waiting. His three is too strong. Pritchard has cooled off here in the second half of the final preseason game. He's taken 12 shots, all from 3, making 5. Barnes, deep 3 is good. And the Raptors starting to get some distance. 5 straight out of the timeout, doubles the lead. I think that's going to do it for the starters tonight for Toronto. Barnes will not get that 10th rebound. Finished with 26, 9, and 10. 5 threes, 4 of them very early in the game.
Had his excitement going. Early on, knocked down threes, finishes with a 3. But you have to make him put the ball on the floor. He becomes less effective when he's on the move shooting those threes.
Of course, Pritchard's still out there. He's got 15. He has an outside chance to lead the league in scoring in the preseason. Shireman bumped by Fernando on the pump fake. Boston down 10 with 5:11 to go. Motion of ring night. The last time the Celtics did it 16 years ago, they were able to beat, again, their presumptive top challengers in the Eastern Conference, LeBron James and the Cavs. The Celtics got off to that incredible start in the title defense year of 08-09.
They were really good.
Well, they lost the third game of the year. They got beaten pretty badly at Indiana. Somebody here, shall remain nameless, started saying, oh, they're not going to be as good as last year, and James Posey and this and that. And they lost the game to Indiana, and then the Celtics went on to win 25 of their next 26 games going into Christmas.
And then what happened?
Kevin Garnett got hurt.
Okay.
Free throw is good for Shireman. Well, it's 108-100. More starters coming out of the game. J.D. Davison in and for the first time, challenging the deep three by Ramsey. It's no good. So now it's going to be a wild scramble here. In the last 5 minutes, a bad foul by Mobo trying to chase down Harper.
Something having a dad who was such a great player, and to come in and try to play in the NBA. Oh, it's not happening now with LeBron, is it?
Well, the thing is, he'll be able to do it quietly because the Lakers don't get much coverage. They will be the follow game. I believe it's the Lakers and the Timberwolves is the second half of the TNT doubleheader next Tuesday on opening night.
Of course, the Ant-Man's team now. It wasn't before.
Celtics will have some low-profile sort of league pass, NBC Boston type games on the road. But the home schedule is dotted with profile games early. Celtics will go to Washington and Detroit that first weekend. Got some road games early at Charlotte. Bruno Fernando. Battle step back in the elbow, hits the jumper on Shireman. Jamison battle. With the legacy, his dad worked for the Timberwolves for a long time. J.D. Davison picks up his dribble, moves to Shireman. Shireman not had a great shooting preseason. Has it here on the wing. One dribble, season opening, so he attacks. Pump fake in the paint, tries to create some room, and gets bumped and fouled. So Shireman to get some free throws here with Boston down by 8, 110-102, and 4:10 to go.
What a difference it is seeing a guy who's been in school as long as he has, comes in, has a little bit more polish and pizzazz to his game. Maybe not physically as gifted, but the IQ of a guy like that coming in is going to help him stay around.
First free throw is good for Shireman. Right now, scheduled to be with you at 6:30 on Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised if that changes as we get more details on what the ceremony is going to look like, who's going to be there. Free throw is good here. Still a two-possession game, 110-104.
If they can get this to overtime, I'd be...
No, that would make you happy, especially having to go through customs later. Yeah. Cart for Ramsey. Ramsey coming strong down the left side. Pass deflected by Davison. Davison galloping into the front court, scoops it up. That was goaltended, clearly. So the Celtics have scored 6 straight, and suddenly it's a 4-point game with 3:49 to go. Could be here all night.
Okay.
Ramsey, watched by Davison as he comes across half court. Well, if you were a baseball announcer, first of all, you'd hang yourself with your shoelaces. How lucky you have to be there anyway, but you'd love the new extra innings. Kick out Ramsey, straightaway 3, rims out, rebound Keita. Boston with the ball, down 4. 3:26 to go, long lead pass caught by Harper under the basket, not in shooting position, so he throws all the way out to Shireman. Shireman up fakes, drives on Battle, gets in deep somehow, whips the pass all the way out to Jordan Walsh. His right side 3 is no good. Big scramble for the rebound, Raptors have it. It's Cart. Kicking out the Battle, left side 3 online and good. Big swing. Celtics had a chance to make it a 1-possession game, now trail by 7 as we go under 3 minutes. Celtics trying to salvage a perfect preseason. J.D. Davison steps to his left, knocks down a 3 and the foul on Bruno Fernando. Just when Max thought he was safe. Max is watching that win probability creep on ESPN.com. He's like, oh, this looks like no overtime.
Oh, there you go.
And then Bruno Fernando commits a foul on a three-point shot.
Okay.
Davison makes the free throw. One possession game, 113-110. Toronto with a lead, 2:48 to go.
Oh, doctor, where's their hurt?
Customs agents gonna ask you, what were you doing here in Canada? Carton swings to battle, right side three is no good. Rebound, Keita with one hand, pins it to his hip. Celtics have it down by 3. This is similar to the way the first preseason game in Abu Dhabi against Denver ended with this group on the floor. Lob on the inside, caught by Walsh. Walsh, one dribble, steps through, flips it up, comes up short. He got right to the rim and couldn't finish. Would have cut it to 1. Offensive end, Carton behind the screen of Fernando, lobs it to him, and Fernando just redirects it in like a hockey play with the left hand. Celtics have had a couple of chances to make this a one-possession game. Instead, it's back to 5, 115-110. Davis spins to his right, pump fake, draws a foul, puts it off the glass, it won't go, but he'll get free throws.
Some kind of showing the love his arsenal. Knocks down, gets a 4-point play. This time comes up, gets a couple of free throws.
Regulars played in that Miami-San Antonio game tonight. Butler and Bam Adebayo both played. So did Tyler Hero and Rozier. Wemby played. Wemby got the cover of Sports Illustrated. The NBA preview. Davison misses the first free throw.
Oh, there's no chicken things here, is there? Free chicken
Not
or
in the
something.
preseason.
They do a lot, man.
It's interesting how athletes, it's tough enough in some ways to get athletes to come here. Some changes in the tax law as Davison gets the second free throw. It's really affecting John Tavares here, where all of a sudden Canada's like, no, you made that money in Canada. You owe us another $5-6 million. Ramsey stepping to his left. Harper comes out to challenge. Bobo down the right side. Shireman commits the foul with 1:38 to go. That's the last foul Celtics had to give. Boston trailing by 4 with 98 seconds left. Chris Paul played in that game tonight. It'll be interesting. Carton jumped that by Ron Harper with 8 on the shot clock. Carton, left-hand dribble, down the left side, scoops it, not enough on it, and the rebound for Keita. Celtics still alive here, down 4. 84 seconds to go. Stop and start. Davison racing down the left side, feeling contact, fouled again. Free throws the rest of the way here with 81 seconds left.
Wow. Good little defensive stance. Davison making a couple of plays on his own. ISO, then makes the first of 2 free throws. Inching a little bit closer.
5 more minutes in Canada, maybe. Davison gets them both. 115-113. That is the Toronto lead. With 117, 116, 115 to go. Carton deep on the right side, watched by Davison. And offensive foul. Bruno Fernando pushes off on Ron Harper.
Did he just foul out?
Tough to do in the preseason, but he did. Bruno Fernando just fouled out of a preseason game in 14 minutes.
Now that's tough to do. You can foul out, but in 14 minutes.
Big turnaround from Sunday. Raptors made their 3-point shots early, but the big difference is rebounding. Plus 19 on the glass was Toronto.
Well, you said what they had to do well. In the last game they did.
Brandon Carlson will get some run. It's like Jakob Poeltl from University of Utah. About to enter the final minute right now. Jordan Walsh, right-hand dribble, lost it, has it back. 10 on the shot clock. Boston down by 2. Davison steps to his right. Bounce pass for Walsh, looks up at the other shot clock, sees 4 seconds on it. 2 dribbles coming strong. Finger roll up and good.
Tight game.
5 straight for the Celtics down the stretch. And now Darko Rajakovic will call
good
a
job.
timeout. 48.2 to go. Game tied at 1:15, and we'll keep it here.
Keep it here. Keep it here, buddy. Why should we go someplace? Gotta love this.
And what makes it so, particularly interesting is you have players on the floor that you're not going to have in the regular season. So normally, when the Celtics and Raptors are there in a tie game with 48 seconds to go, you're looking for Scotty Barnes to make a play, and who's going to be out of the three-point line. Now, you're not necessarily scouting the 5 that are going to be on the floor for Toronto.
Players who are on the floor right now, there were some out there who are not going to be in the NBA. That's just how that's going to go.
And when you say it like that, we could be, for all the history you and I have sat through and was documented with all those cameras on us last year during the finals run, something could be about to happen in this game that won't matter at all in the NBA, but somebody might tell their grandkids one day that in an NBA game, they hit a buzzer beater against the world champion Boston Celtics.
That's true.
And no one's going to care if it was the preseason or whatever. Like, if you do it, you do it. Tie score with 48.2 to go.
Well, and here's the thing which you love. The guys who are on the floor and the guys who are sitting on the bench right now, cheering them on, saying, oh, we got a chance here to go undefeated during the exhibition season. Hey, let's keep that thing going.
For the Raptors, Ramsey, Mobo, Battle, Carlson, and Cart are the 5 on the floor. Celtics counter defensively with Davison at the head of the defense with Harper, Shireman, Walsh, and Cada. 45 seconds to go. Full shot clock here for Toronto in a tie game. Cart against Davison. Switches to the left hand. He's got a step. Attacks the paint as the ball slapped away. Loose on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? Jordan Walsh has it ripped away. Battle throws it up in the air. Right to Carton, who is fouled at the rim by Cada. He went in for a big-time dunk. Cada fouled him after Battle just falling to the floor, threw it up for grabs, but he threw it at least forward.
Wow.
And Carton was right there to grab it.
What a catch that was. I mean, he just throws this ball up wildly up towards the rim, able to get it and tried to get a dunk, but blocked it and fouled.
So now 29.5 on the clock as Carton gives Toronto the lead with the first free throw. Three free throws in the preseason. He's made all 3.
Does Joe Mazzulla call timeout?
I'm almost sure he will. And I'm correct. Again. Free throws are good. Celtics will get it down to, well, career choices. 117-115. Toronto will have the lead. Boston down 2 with 29.5 to go.
Well, they made things happen. The guys who were on the floor. And Davison stepped up, made some really nice plays, had the 4-point play. And the Celtics kept battling, and you still got an opportunity right now to go ahead with a 3-point play or tie it up. These are, if I said, well, wasted minutes. Well, wasted minutes for me, but guys who are on the floor, this is the opportunity to audition for other teams. You might not be with the Celtics or you might not be with the Raptors, but there are other scouts out here beside you, for the Knicks and other people who are looking for guys who can fill in. Not necessarily for stars, but guys who are going to fall through the cracks that can come to another team and help them.
Jordan Walsh has shot it well. Shireman is probably the truest three-point shooter the Celtics have on the floor here. Cada's going to come back out there, so you're going to have Cada, Harper, Shireman, Walsh, and Davison, the 5 who have finished out these last few minutes. And they will get it here coming out of the timeout, trailing by 2. Celtics trying to finish the preseason undefeated, whatever that is worth, going into ring night, the banner-raising opening night against the Knicks on Tuesday. It's a big game this year. Max and I will have it for you. Harper will trigger the side out of bounds. Ball handed to him. Here we go. 5.5-second differential on the 2 clocks. Inbound to Davis. Up fakes a 3. Steps to his right. Takes it. Makes it. J.D. Davison has given Boston the lead with 25.8 to go.
Well, Joe Mazzulla wanted them to take the first shot when he caught it. He pumped this guy up in the air and then stepped back to the right and then knocked the jump shot down where he was a lot more comfortable.
The reason why he wanted him to is he right now has a 1.8 differential, but if Davison took the first shot, which is what Joe Mazzulla wanted, it would have been about a 3 or 4 second differential on the two clocks.
Well, to me, it's just as important as making the shot, especially a three-point shot, to put yourself ahead.
My second preseason game in the NBA, I was in Minnesota doing TV my first year in '99. Went to Milwaukee, triple overtime in the preseason.
Did a game one time with the legendary Jeff Twist
in Vancouver. That was that year.
Overtime. It was the craziest thing. And I had just flown back from Korea, and I was so tired. I was literally falling asleep.
The reason I remember that is because they asked me to come do that. I was already working for the Timberwolves, and they asked me to come do that game with you, and I couldn't because I still had Timberwolves game. I'd done a game with you on that Celtics trip out in Sacramento. That was in the Bob Cousy, Tom Heinsohn days before Mike was doing road games.
Davison's hurting out there, too. Something happened to his mid-rib area. He keeps lifting his arms up.
J.D. Davison, by the way, 12 points in 5 minutes. Now Toronto's turn with their same guys on the floor. Mobo, Battle, Carton, Ramsey, Carlson. Now Toronto down by 1. 25.8 to go. Inbounded safe for the Carton. Davison plays off. Carton looking around, taking time. 2 second differential on the clock. Carton stumbles down the left side, keeps the dribble alive. Throws it back out. Carlson returns to Carton. Right-hand dribble, turns the corner, and Davison bumps him and fouls him. Celtics did not have a foul to give, so free throws with 11.7 to go. And DJ Carton, of the 3 schools in 4 years.
Thank God that period's over. Or maybe it's not.
Well, the multiple schools is still going to happen. The 5-year guys, because of COVID, that is starting to run its course. And the first free throw is good for Carton, who now has everybody in the building and Cedric Maxwell rooting for him to make this free throw to create an odd score.
No.
11.7 to go. Carton, lefty, dribbles twice, free throw in the air, and good. Toronto back in front. Celtics going to play it out here. They have a timeout. Not taking it here with 11.7 to go. And here we go. Boston down by 1. Undefeated preseason on the line. Davison across half court. Moving to his right. Gardner to half court. Push pass to Jordan Walsh. Right hand dribble. 2 seconds. Runs it off the glass. No good. And the Raptors win it. Jordan Walsh was on the gallop. He got going towards the rim, but never got a clean look down there. Carlson, who came in, he was the last substitute in this game. Just played the final minute. He was the last line of defense. Getting in front of Jordan Walsh, altering the shot, maybe even getting a piece of it. And the Celtics are finally beaten in the preseason. The final score, Toronto 119, Boston 118. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousins Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You want to deliver the best retail experiences, but it's hard, especially with multiple stores, staff, fulfillment centers, GMVs, KPIs, OKRs, and the only thing harder is being in charge of it all. But when you switch to Shopify Point of Sale, you can unify retail operations and guarantee smooth shopping across every location. Shopify POS, the best retail experiences without complexity. Visit shopify.com/without complexity to learn more.
It seems like a second ago we were busting out sunscreen and hanging tin at the water park. Now we're carving out pumpkins and hanging cobwebs from our windows. A lot can happen in a second. That's why ADT spends all of their seconds helping protect all of yours. So while you're off sipping cider at the orchard, the ADT Plus app gives you complete control over who has access to your home. With the Google Nest doorbell from ADT, you can see for yourself if the person at the front door is a scary goblin or just your next door neighbor. And ADT has the largest number of company-owned 24/7 monitoring centers in the industry, with real people giving you real peace of mind. Yes, this season may be spooky, but you can feel secure. Because when every second counts, you can count on ADT. Visit ADT.com today or call 1-800-ADT-ASAP.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Tatum misses 1 of 2. So we are at 80-75. Barnes moves down low to Pirtle. Got in behind Tatum.
Big yak up Pirtle. Can't stop him.
11-3, Toronto run. They lead by 7, 82-75. Grady Dick runs, jumps the passing lane, knocks it away from Derek White. Tatum back defensively, forces Dick into a tough floater with the finger roll, but it's off the window and good. Big turnaround for Toronto. Grady Dick right in the middle of it. He had 27. Pirtle 15 points, 16 rebounds. Scotty Barnes near triple-double, and it takes all of that for the Raptors to win by a single point and spoil the Celtics' perfect preseason. Final score, Toronto 119, Boston 118. We'll wrap it next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
What's up, guys? It's the champ, Sean O'Malley, here to talk to you about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to win real money while watching football. Create a lineup, pick more or less on at least 2 players. You can combine players from multiple sports: football, basketball, MMA, soccer, you name it. We got it. Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my lineups hit, I can get my money as quick as 15 minutes. Prize Picks invented the flex play, so you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit.
Right now, Prize Picks will give you $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Just download the Prize Picks app and use code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play a $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thumbtack presents the ins and outs of caring for your home. Out. Indecision, overthinking, second-guessing every choice you make. In. Plans and guides that make it easy to get home projects done. Out. Beige on beige on beige. In. Knowing what to do, when to do it, and who to hire. Start caring for your home with confidence. Download Thumbtack today.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Jordan Walsh has it ripped away.
Oh,
Battle throws it up in the air, right to Carton, who is fouled at the rim by Queta. He went in for a big-time dunk. Queta fouled him after Battle just falling to the floor, threw it up for grabs, but he threw it at least forward.
Wow.
And Carton was right there to grab it. Well, go figure. DJ Carton, his dad played briefly in the major leagues, avoids extra innings tonight by hitting the free throws and giving Toronto the 119-118 victory here as the Celtics dropped to 4-1 as they close out the preseason. And overall, hey, nobody got hurt. That was really the big thing. Got Al Horford a little bit of run tonight. He wasn't great, but it was his first preseason game. And all in all, I think you had a 5-game October preseason that if you're a Celtics fan, you got to be pretty happy you checked a lot of the boxes.
Yeah, you did. Everybody comes back, shooting the basketball. Tatum was really good. Brown was good. I think you saw a lot of different things. And, you're playing without some of those guys who are going to be starters that you're going to see on the first day. So happy to see some of the things that happened tonight, and looking forward to what's going to happen with ring night.
It is really impossible to describe the emotion, particularly with so much profile going on, the Knicks being on the other side. But it's going to be an interesting Joe Mazzulla night, right, when he's so concerned about emotions and things like that. I think you're going to be surprised how much he's going to want to lean into Tuesday, understanding that that's a night that, as much as you want to put last year behind you, everything special that's about to happen 1 week from tonight at TD Garden, everybody in that room has earned.
Yeah, they will. And I hopefully, see some of those dignitaries like a Paul Pierce and a Kevin Garnett. And more than that, maybe a Bob Cousy might have a showing. And I think that would be amazing to bring that history back and, have that guy in the building. Might as well call him a young man because Cousy is forever young. I mean, his response to the new coach of Los Angeles Lakers was amazing. Yeah. Oh, who we playing? Yeah, those people selling insurance. Oh, you talking about Russell and Chamberlain and all-time names for your guy J.J. Redick.
It will be the place to be 1 week from tonight. Celtics and the New York Knicks. Yes, it is opening night, but it is ring night. It is Banner 18 going to the Raptors at TD Garden. Max and I will be with you from the Garden for all of it 1 week from tonight. Celtics beaten in Toronto 119-118 is the final. The party is close at hand, 7 days and counting. We will talk to you then. In the meantime, we'll talk to Joe Murray.
All right, guys, thanks. The preseason is over. We'll react to what happened tonight and take a look ahead to 1 week from today when the Celtics receive their rings, but also raise Banner 18. We'll have more coming up here on the other side. I'm Joe Murray on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
Hey, Big Jim Murray here. Join me Saturday, November 2nd from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Netta in Franklin. There'll be live music, tailgate games, and if you're feeling lucky, you might even get a shot at beating me in a game of cornhole. The 98.5 of Sports Hub Street team's going to be there. You could also win New England football tickets or a 50-inch TV. And it wouldn't be a party without amazing food. Cousin's Maine Lobster and Hogwash Barbecue going to be serving up the goods. So bring your friends, dogs, and your appetite. Don't miss the fun November 2nd at Netta in Franklin. And for more info, go to nettacare.org.
Shopify Point of Sale is retail made right, so you can give in-store shoppers what they really want.
Like buy online, pick up in store?
Yep.
Can I display in-store stock online?
Definitely.
From every location?
From 1,000 locations.
Email capture, easy returns?
Of course.
Can it make me right all the time?
No. Shopify Point of Sale, retail made right. Visit shopify.com/in-store to learn more.
It seems like a second ago we were busting out sunscreen and hanging 10 at the water park. Now we're carving out pumpkins and hanging cobwebs from our windows. A lot can happen in a second. That's why ADT spends all of their seconds helping protect all of yours. So while you're off sipping cider at the orchard, the ADT Plus app gives you complete control over who has access to your home. With the Google Nest doorbell from ADT, you can see for yourself if the person at the front door is a scary goblin or just your next-door neighbor. And ADT has the largest number of company-owned 24/7 monitoring centers in the industry, with real people giving you real peace of mind. Yes, this season may be spooky, but you can feel secure. Because when every second counts, you can count on ADT. Visit ADT.com today or call 1-800-ADT-ASAP.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Jordan Walsh has it ripped away.
Oh,
Battle
my
throws
God.
it up in the air, right to Carton, who is fouled at the rim by Queta. He went in for a big-time dunk. Queta fouled him after Battle just falling to the floor, threw it up for grabs, but he threw it at least forward. Wow. And Carton was right there to grab it.
All right, welcome into Celtics postgame. I'm Joe Murray, and well, that's how it all kind of fell apart. A perfect preseason with a foul with seconds to go. And the Celtics had a chance at the end there, but couldn't get the shot off. as they lose tonight and lose their first preseason game, 119-118. But overall, preseason was a success. Jason Tatum at 24 points tonight, 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And didn't even play the whole game. Played 34 minutes in this one. Just a couple of the highlights as well. Dark White at 23 points. Jaylen Brown, 19. And Al Horford in his first appearance of the preseason, 23 minutes. He went 1 for 6 from the field. Now, the defending champions play a week from tonight against New York. They'll get their rings. They'll drop their banners. And we will have everything. All the action. All the reaction. We'll have it all for you next week as the NBA season begins, or at least the Celtics NBA season begins, as they look to go back to back. Thank you, Matt Stenberg, for a great job tonight. I'm Joe Murray. We will talk to you guys on Tuesday when the Celtics open up the season against New York on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Broadcast Network.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks and presenting sponsor of the Celtics Radio Network. Please bet responsibly. Your New England Ford dealers, Amica Insurance, Shaw's and Star Market, and by Ticketmaster.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
Also brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank, VA New England, Bosch Tools, and by Town Fair Tire.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by Brex, Corona, your New England Honda dealers. And by DraftKings Sportsbook.
It is banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Celtics basketball is a presentation of the 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
WBCFM 81 from the Town Fair Tire Studios, the home of the Patriots, the Celts, the Revs, and the Bruins. Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub.
They have a timeout. Not taking it here with 11.7 to go. And here we go. Boston down by 1. Undefeated preseason on the line. Davison across half court. Moving to his right. Gardner to half court, push pass to Jordan Walsh. Right hand dribble, 2 seconds. Runs it off the glass, no good, and the Raptors win it. Jordan Walsh was on the gallop. He got going towards the rim, but never got a clean look down there. Carlson, who came in, he was the last substitute in this game. Just played the final minute. He was the last line of defense. Getting in front of Jordan Walsh, altering the shot, maybe even getting a piece of it. And the Celtics are finally beaten in the preseason. The final score, Toronto 119, Boston 1.
It's over. It's over. A couple of takeaways tonight. Celtics started the second quarter on a 19-0 run. They led at halftime. They trailed by as many as 24 points. So those big leads, don't worry, they can come right back. Just another couple of few takeaways from tonight. It was the final preseason game, so what can you